All right, holy dooly. What have I started? What have I done to you guys? What have I done? G'day, J Devil. G'day, J Day. G'day, Steelers saying. Now, g'day, you cunts. G'day, you Christian cunts. What have I done? All right, so we had some technical problems, but today you might know as well. Daniel from Stay the Steelers is going live too. So I'm going to be over there and here at the same time. So feel free to jump back between both guys. Go say hello to him, then come say hello to me. Go say hello to him. You know, it's like when that Simpsons episode, when Homer's like when he comes to Australia, Australia, America, or whatever it is. Do that. So without I got so many things happening. G'day Pierre, g'day Brian. So many things going on. I don't even know where I'm at. What should we do? Let me try. Let's try and figure out how we can get two streams at once. Let's go over there. Can't. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be double streaming today, which is going to be freaking cool. No, I didn't. What happened, man? I want to go back, actually. Is that the New York Giant game? I want to go back and watch that. Okay. This is, by the way, it's my 6:30 a.m. Okay. That one. Yeah, just working out the bugs. No, I want to go back and watch. That game's amazing, man. That New York Giants game and Jets, I love that football. It's always tough. Am I on? I don't know where I'm at. Hang on. Now I can't hear you. Yo, Daniel, I can't hear you. Go into my link and then we'll get them both. That's going through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent you a link.
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh.
There it is. Can you hear me now?
Okay. We got to keep talking football. Check. JJ's right because I got my stream deleted before I started, so that's fantastic.
That is insane. That is insane. Well, Mark, you're on the State of the Steelers. Say hello to everybody.
G'day, guys. This is so weird because we're streaming at the same time. So I need to get I can't hear you here. So 1 second. Okay. This one, let's work on this. Audio. This might be difficult.
It's weird because yesterday when we tried this, I was hearing you double in my ear and it sounded weird. And today it sounds way much better. Like I don't have it scheduled off. It's kind of weird. Let's see. On my side,
right,
Christina.
I got you. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got you on both.
All right. There it is. I hear you.
Hey, Mark was in both chats.
Oh, wow. That is true. That is true. Here you go.
This is the best, man. This is how technology. Why am I so fuzzy? What the fuck? This is the best. I love this. I'm like just waking up and it's like you're in the booth and I'm like on the moon somewhere.
This is the way calling a football game should be.
Okay, I'm just gonna make you on this one. On this one. Because I can hear double. Here, okay. All right, we should be sweet now, I think.
All right, cool. Yeah, I have it set up on mine.
That's it. Yeah. So what happened with my thing? I think what happened to my stream was it connected to my OBS and I deleted it because I saw two there and I was like, why would my StreamYard connect to my OBS? Well, maybe it does that. and then I deleted both, and I was like, then I went to go live, and I couldn't go live on my StreamYard. I was like, oof, double yoy.
Yeah. Yeah. I went in there and I was like, it says that it ended. I was like, what's going on here?
Well, okay. Well, Daredevil says in your chat, get Owen in here. We can't get Owen in today because he hasn't got headphones, and that would have stuffed everything up, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. It would have made a big issue, and so we're definitely going to try to get Owen on in the future when we do a probably one of these again. But we're definitely going to get Owen on in here. He said that in my chat as well. I'm not sure if you're.
Yeah, this is gonna confuse. I can't wait till the game starts.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be awesome. So, who are you excited to see? The Steelers taking on the Lions today. Everybody's excited to see the quarterbacks,
man?
but outside of the QB stuff, who are you excited to see?
I'm kind of excited to see some more defense play with Mike Roberts and those fellas, but I wouldn't mind seeing Najee play a bit. But I'll be very honest, I'm excited to see the game be over. I just want to know the 53 right now. Like, it's just been a very long time, and I'm keen for that. So I just want to see the game, have a good game, and be positive with our Steelers and make some good plays, and then just go and tell me the 53. I don't even care who's on it. So
you think that the winner of the quarterback battle is going to be announced today at the post-game press conference? You know, Mike Tomlin's going to be gassed.
No, I don't think it'd be today. I think it would be the next few days. But I think sooner the better. Like, we have a game soon, right? We have a Pittsburgh Steelers versus Bengals week 1 game. Forget the preseason. We have a game in like 2 weeks' time. You need to know. I think as an organization, you need to know your QB1 to have confidence in your QB1. I still think it's going to be Trubisky, but I would love to see if it is Pickett, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. You know, I have this one theory that when it comes to last week, a lot of folks were asking, like, why didn't Kenny Pickett participate in more than one drive, right? And I've been thinking about that myself. And what I'm starting to think is that, all right, so Kenny Pickett was in there with the ones, and in my opinion, he outperformed Mitch Trubisky. If he then would have came back in the second half, he would have then been against the twos, less pressure, a lot of these other things. He would have shined a little bit more. I think he would have overshined Mitch Trubisky, and that would have led to a lot of questions and concerns from the media and the whole 9 yards, in my opinion. And so, I just think that in this scenario here, if Mitch Trubisky struggles, don't be surprised if we see a little bit of Kenny Pickett. If this really isn't a quarterback battle, because there's a chance that it's not a QB battle, that Mitch is the guy. It's already been decided, so to speak. And this is all just kind of like to make Mitch prove it and to see what they have in Kenny. But, if they do that and they allow Kenny Pickett to outperform him and the media sees it, the Steelers fan base sees it, because it's not just going to be the fans. The media is going to be talking about it. They're already talking about it. You can't go to a ESPN, NFL Network, or any podcast out there, and they're not talking about the quarterback battle for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And so they're not going to not talk about what happens today. You're one of the biggest Mike Tomlin fans out there. If Mike Tomlin already has his mindset and is Mitch Trubisky come week 1 and Kenny Pickett visually outperforms Mitch Trubisky, how does he sell that to the media and the fan base as to why he's choosing Mitch over Kenny?
Look, that's a good question, and that's what I think I think you play the best. I think you play the best player. That's why I kind of think I wouldn't be shocked if Kenny Pickett starts. If he plays a good game today and Trubisky plays okay, I would not be shocked to see Tomlin go, actually, we're going to go with Pickett. I think he's more likely to do that than what you've said, than, hide away. He's more likely to choose Pickett than make an excuse to hide him away. Does that make sense? I don't think Tomlin doesn't live in his fears like that. Now, sure, he may live in his fears and penalties and flags and never gets challenges right, apparently. Even though that's kind of false, right? I read a stat the other day. He still gets about 35%, 40% around right or wrong, and it's still like the league average. So the thing, I think if it's going to be Kenny Pickett in there, and he is like, if the whole world sees Kenny Pickett playing QB1, then I would go. I think Tomlin's going to go put him in. I think he will. So I think it's going to be. Oh, look at the boats out there, man! I've been to Pittsburgh. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Also, guys, on my stream, so we are double streaming today. Um, uh, on Steeler Nation Australia and Stay the Steelers. So on mine, I probably can't interact too much with the chat because I don't want to take it away from your stream as well, too, Daniel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I've just got I got a little banner down the bottom. Oh, they're starting. Whoa,
They're
dude.
starting already.
I said I've got I can't interact with the chat because I'm on two streams. And we'll put our names up here too. It should be fun though, man. I'm excited to see what can happen. There we go.
Oh yeah, me too. It's gonna be a good game. It's about to. Has it kicked off yet? My computer's running a little bit. Not behind.
Yeah,
but...
so we're trying to get in sync as best we can, right? So right now I'm seeing Tim Boyle last season 5 games, 3 starts, 520, 526. Yeah, Detroit's first go. When it starts going, we should be able to sync up a little bit.
Yeah. It's showing that it's live on my Game Pass here, but it's for whatever reason it's not playing.
Yeah, so we're gonna be man, we're gonna be all over the shop. We're first and 10 right now. Boyle drops back, good pressure, but nice pass. Devin Bush lets one away already. And already Devin Bush is struggling. So yeah, to my Steeler Nation Australia guys, thank you for checking it out, but I can't interact too much with the chat today. But that's fine. We're all here. You guys are champions. So what minutes you up to?
I am actually having to restart my Game Pass, man. So
okay.
You're gonna have
all right.
Yeah.
All right. So we have 14. We have first and 10. There's a first pass from Tim Boyle. A handoff. Is that TJ Watt in there? TJ Watt's in there too. Number 90 from the outside. It's so good seeing our Steelers too in the black and gold. I love it. There's a flag as well.
Huh.
Did your whole computer turn off?
No, it's allowing me to listen to the game. It's not allowing me to watch it for whatever reason.
Yeah, no, I've had that too. I got to reset my Chromecast all the time. It looks like you're in the box. It really does. All right, so we're from the 50, first and 5. I think it must have been a penalty for some reason. Who do we have playing too? TJ Watt's out there. Ogunjobi, nice screen pass. He dropped the ball, mate. Cameron Hayward's playing that today too. Also, another guy to watch too, guys, is Hamilcar. He's playing. My mate JJ says he's got NFL audio. He's got NFL audio, but no video. So apparently it's on CBS too. So right. I guess we're seeing I guess maybe week 1 defense. It looks like we got Sutton out there too. Hamilcar. I don't know if I can see Alualu yet. 2nd and 5, and yet stuffed up the middle. That was Minka. Huh. We might be seeing. My mate Brian says your interaction with us is fun, part of the live stream. Yeah, we'll see how we go, but we're just gonna get confused.
I actually having so much trouble with it. I might have to jump out and let you handle both of them for a few minutes while I
mate, you do that. You do. I can look at both. You do what you need to do, man. I'm here. All right,
sounds good. I'm gonna jump out real quick, get it going, and then I'll be back in.
3rd and 3, and TJ off the edge, mate. Already TJ is going on fire. All right. So let me remove you. It's kind of cool though. Wait, now I'm on 2 streams. That's amazing. All right, so that looks like our week 1 defense, right? I think we saw TJ, we saw Hamilcar, we saw Devin Bush and Miles Jack in there. That was a pretty good series. You know, there was a drop pass that might have been away for a first down. There's a massive punt here. Who's returning? Oshesky. So it looks. Oh, that's a good return, Oshesky. It looks like we are seeing a lot of week 1 stuff. Now, I don't have Oshesky making my team. I have a video dropping today on Steeler Nation Australia, the 53-man roster. And look, I like Oshesky, but I kind of want to see Steven Sims more than I do Ashesky. So we'll see what happens. Pepper says, I want to hear Bill Hargrove and Craig Wolfie call the game. I mean, man, they're good. I used to love Tunch as well. Tunch was awesome. We got Double HH. Who do we have in here? Still out west, Double HH Pepper. And on Stay the Steelers, Michael O'Malley and Daredevil. That's awesome. What am I doing? I need to have my hang on. What am I doing? This one. There we go. Yeah, I'm back on, and I'm also back on. G'day, Bacon. I'm back on StreamYard today too, so I can't do too many things. I was having a bit more fun, with, OBS is kind of more easier to do stuff. But this should be hopefully a good game. Hopefully we can see Trubisky play well. Pepper, you haven't got Steeler Nation Radio in Texas? I love Steeler Nation Radio. It's fantastic. It's so crazy to me we can do double streams. But yeah, so for the guys on State of the Steelers, my name is Mark Davison. I work with BTSC Behind the Steel Curtain, same as Daniel. And I also do my own YouTube stuff with Steeler Nation Australia, if you want to check that out. And I do Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate 2, more content coverage as well. And right now, it is 6:41 a.m. and I'm looking at my beautiful, beautiful Pittsburgh. Maybe one day I'll live there. It is amazing. What an amazing city. Maybe I should move over there and live there and just go to the bar every day. All right. We've got Trubisky starting. So will this be the week one offense with Trubisky, Najee Harris, Deontay, Gentry in motion? No Claypool out there. Is that Derek Watt? Is that a signing of Derek Watt? No, it's not. It's Haywood. Haywood starting fullback. Remember that. Haywood is starting fullback. That could be interesting. No, it's 6 a.m. Second and 7 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, so we saw Connor Haywood in the backfield there. That's kind of interesting, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure it's Najee Harris. George Pickens in motion. And that's a fake. Nice play action pass. Roll out. Come on, Mitch. Get somewhere. Ooh, that's not a good look for Mitchie. I don't think it's set in stone yet, guys, that Trubisky will be week one, but we'll see. That O-line looks like the O-line we're going to see. Dan Moore, Kevin Dotson, Mason Cole, James Daniels, and Chooks Okorafor, right? Oshesky's out there too, number 89, Frymouth. This looks like our week one to a certain degree Pickens. So this is the new era. The new era for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 3rd and 8, big down. Don't want to go 3 and out. Lines into 4. They send 4. Trubisky. He's wrapped up, mate. He's wrapped up. Now, we can't get too overreactionary at, this struggle right now. But at the same time, when you're a fan, and if Kenny Pickett comes out there and lights it up, that's all we're going to be talking about is how Trubisky struggled and put in Kenny. O-line got pushed back. There was no time. Didn't move out of the pocket. Nobody open. 4 guys versus 5, and they got done. Short punt and make the tackle. Who's that? 48. Derek. What I might do too, guys. So I don't know if you guys want to do this. I might advertise one more time. All right. A lot of you guys already know what I'm talking about. And that's, well, I've got some of the things going on. I'm doing a weekly pick'em as well. So, wait, here we go. Yeah, so the offense is struggling at the moment, but that's okay. That's okay. It's a long season, but it's still something to talk about when Trubisky does play bad like that. The other side of the story, the other side of the coin is Kenny goes out there and plays really well. There's a lot to talk about. Okay, let me try this. So I'm doing a weekly pick'em. G'day, Mike. What's going on, mate? So this should be going to YouTube. It definitely did. If I pin this comment, I'm doing a weekly pick'em, just for fun, right? If you guys like that stuff, doing weekly pick'ems, head over to Football Fantasy Yahoo, and in the group ID, there's a link there. You click the link, right? In the group ID, type 20846 Aussie 4028, right? And no, that's not my PIN number, just a number. And join the pick'em, join the Yahoo pick'em. But let me pin this comment so you guys can see it all the time. Yeah. All right. So click that link and come and join the weekly pick'em. G'day, Pepper. Yeah, Owen's going live today too. Go and say hello to Owen. You guys are all awesome. G'day, Scars. We try to get Owen into it in the future. We can if we do a triple live stream. Like in the future, we can do that. But the way we figured out technology-wise, you need headphones. Otherwise, all the audio comes through the speakers, and it's like it just won't work. So 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions here. I think we still see the first team defense. Devin Bush out there. Edmonds into the box too. I like seeing that. I want to see him make some big tackles, man. It's a run. That's a good stop. That's a great, good penetration, man. Ogunjobi. See how Miles Jack gets in there? Pittsburgh Owens' O-line is shocking. It didn't look very well. Didn't look too, we're just talking about your Owen, man. We're going to try in the future, get all three of us together. It'll be fantastic. Australia, America, and the UK. 2nd and 9. That was a good run stop there, in my opinion. This looks like to me the first team defense. Minka's out there, a Witherspoon. This looks what it's meant to be. But the weak link might be 46 right on the edge, okay? Because we have Highsmith needs to go and get better, right?
Hey, Mark, how's it going? I'm actually back on. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but hang on. Yeah. Wait, why can I hear you there?
On your side.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Yo, what's up?
How's it going? I finally figured something out. I might be a play behind you. I just saw a pass from Boyle. It's now 3rd and 9, and they're barely they're showing the replay on that pass.
So we have a 3rd and 9 here at 3rd and 9 right now with a flag, I think.
Oh yeah, you're about to play ahead of me. If there was a flag, they're just showing the replay on Hayward blocking.
How am I a play ahead of you now? I don't understand that.
So long story short, I had to use a different avenue to watch the game, and so that puts me about a play behind. So just kind of recap me. What did you think about the first drive
for the offense?
Yeah, for the offense.
Pretty bad. Also, let me know if you guys can hear Daniel in my Steeler Nation Australia. That'd be fantastic if you can hear us both. I'm pretty sure you can. Pretty average, man. Just looked like the O-line collapsed. I think Trubisky rolled out to the right and couldn't find anyone, and then he held onto the ball too long. I'm not taking too much stock into it, to be honest. Like, to be very honest, like, I think as well, I want to see a few games from Trubisky, if that's what it be. However, as a fan reaction, I think if he struggles today and Kenny Pickett plays well, it's going to be the canny. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Brian says to me, I'm almost in real time. So I think if you're 5 seconds behind, that won't be too bad. But yeah, man, I think if Trubisky doesn't play well today and Kenny does play well, then we have 11 days or, a few days to talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
I don't really know.
So yeah, we're on a commercial now. So if you want to press pause on your stream for about 8 seconds, I think that'll get us going.
Where are we, dude? How do I pause?
It'd be easier if it was the other way because I know how to pause mine.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There you go. I don't know if are you seeing the commercials as well?
Yeah, I've got some cartoon. Do you have a cartoon?
The cartoon just came on right now.
Yeah, called Raise a Little. What is this cartoon? What is going on in America?
I have no idea. See, I think you're still just a little bit ahead of you because right when you said there's a cartoon, the cartoon just popped out. And so we'll figure it out.
Do you have a guy kicking a soccer ball?
Not yet. All
right, tell me when.
Not yet. That's Little Demon.
Yeah, tell me when.
Okay. Now there's a guy playing soccer.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Do you have a burrito?
He's walking into the Taco Bell. Yeah, we're pretty close.
All right,
I'm probably about maybe 2 seconds ahead of you. I mean, behind you
for now.
Yeah. Once the game starts, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, so we tried getting Owen on. I got a comment on here on my Still in Australia. Owen says, "State and Mark, thanks for the invite. We tried, but I think it's not going to work with our headphones because even sometimes too, I hear you come through the speakers too, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. But yeah, man, Trubisky, I think has got a lot of pressure from the fan base more than the coaches, but it's going to create some headlines if Pickett goes out there and balls, man."
So I didn't catch the first drive at all. Was Najee Harris in there?
Najee was in there. Oshesky was in there. Connor Haywood actually started at fullback, to be honest. So that's like, where's what? I'm sorry, but where's what, man? Where's Waldo?
Right.
Where's Wally? Where's what? Like, seriously, it's if Connor Haywood's starting, what's the point? Just start him the whole year or start someone else. Like, where's what? All right, we got another drive here for Trubisky. 1st and 10 from the 15 yards. Najee in motion. He does look a bit hesitant today, actually, Trubisky.
Right. Well, let's see. Now, 2nd and 5. Najee Harris gets the ball. I think I'm ahead of you now.
Oh, fuck. You are ahead of me, dude.
You're not gonna believe this, but the stream went down. I managed to get one back going, but I think this one's ahead of you.
So which one you went now? Which one are you on now?
I am on the one that is basically
Are you on Game Pass?
No, Game Pass won't allow me to use it because I have to use my long story short, I have to use my regular TV provider and stuff, and that is
Well, I'm going back to live. Screw you.
Oh man, that was a horrible pass. All right.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, so he looks a bit shaky, right? Like he just doesn't look as comfortable. He doesn't look as comfortable as Kenny Pickett, and that's probably the big question, right?
I agree.
Well, I'm telling you, there's a chance I think Kenny can start because he looks more comfortable.
No, I agree 100%. I mean, at the end of the day, what do you call it? Mike Tomlin said it best. He said he wants to get the guy that's out there that's going to do the best in stadium and look the best in stadium. And right now, I mean, Mr. Trubisky seems to be struggling right here. It's 3rd and 2, first quarter, score 0-0. You have Gunnar Olszewski going into motion. Mitch has time, airs it out. Ooh. Now that was good. Deontay Johnson down the sideline for a long game.
Now I'm in front, but I like that play call. So I'm just going to just sit here and enjoy. Guys, welcome to Stay of the Steelers. That was good.
Yeah, that was a long, long pass down the sideline, perfect
And
accuracy.
that's what I'm saying. I know I've been really overreactionary every single play, where it's not like that. Football isn't like that, right? You can't be
Right.
overreactionary to every single play. It's a whole game's worth of playing, right? And I've
Right.
ever since starting YouTube, I have been overreactionary to certain things. So, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Did you catch that long run there by Najee Harris? That
No,
was
I missed it.
that was so Najee Harris had a probably about 11-yard gain right there.
Oh
The
wow.
the Pittsburgh Steelers are on the move. Pat Fryermuth in motion. Let's see, Mitch Trubisky, and we have a screen. Najee Harris.
Ooh, what a run!
Way to go! Way to
What
go!
a run!
Well,
Najee looks good, man.
are you a play behind me still?
No, I'm in front, but I'm just enjoying the commentary from yourself.
Oh, okay. uh, that looks good, man. Najee Harris is moving. You know, that screenplay right there. You saw number 78 out in open, which is James Daniels.
Yeah.
He's been, a guy that hasn't been one that he's been the one that's gotten a lot of ridicule lately with his play. It's good to see him out there in emotion. You know, now
So
we
I'm
have a
second and
class.
one now.
Yeah, I'm in second and one as well.
Ooh, yeah.
Connor Hayward in motion.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm one. Yeah, nice play. Nice play.
play.
That's
So-
Boykin, right? Boykin's
Yeah.
making this team, man. I'm telling you, Boykin's making it. And I'm releasing an all 53 man roster this today in about 2 hours time. I've got Boykin making it, and I've got Steven Sims, but I'm cutting Oshesky, and I could be wrong, but I just like Sims. So yeah,
Well,
man,
I haven't seen. I missed the first drive. Was Oshesky out there on the first one?
Oshesky played in the first drive on the offense, and he also played kick return as well. So, you know,
I'm liking the motion.
Me too. I do like this motion. There seems to be layers to it, right? Najee got the handoff, and oh my goodness, what? Oh my goodness!
Oh, go, Najee! Oh, we got a flag. Hopefully, it's not on us, but on the Pittsburgh Steelers. But what a play! We had two receivers go in motion. First was looked like Gunnar Olszewski. Well, actually, first was Fryermuth, and then what was it? It looked like it was Pickens coming across, and then some misdirection. Najee Harris got it's a holding on Dan Moore. It's coming back. It's coming back.
It's one of those ones. They always get those ones on the outside there. They always grab them by the shoulder pads. They don't need to. And that's a hold right there. But
yeah, well, he's going up against Aiden Hutchinson and Dan Moore. That's going to be a handful all day. That's for sure.
Yeah, to me, I like this idea of the motion too because there is no Big Ben this year, so it's like it kind of makes sense now. And they're actually adding layers to the motion as well, where they're getting 3 or 4, or 2 plays in one go.
Right, here it goes again. Motion, handoff to Pesky.
I'm telling you right now, this is a very sexy offense. Like, maybe, okay, why did I cut? I cut Oshesky in my 53. He's playing real well.
yeah, he is. He just did a jet sweep. You know, one thing that I'm noticing about this offense. Warren is in the game. Warren's in the game. One thing that I've noticed about this offense compared to last year's game or last year's team is that this one definitely looks faster right now. The way they're breaking the huddle, there's more urgency. You have Jalen Warren taking, in the back shotgun for Mr.
I like
Trubisky.
it, man. I do like it.
Oh man,
and look, it's not perfect, right? But I do like it. I think it just looks so much better than the last 2 years.
It does. It looks young. Like, I get it. Ben Roethlisberger, was at the end of his career, but the players around him were fairly young. They were fairly fast. You would have expected to see something like some movement, or at least in my opinion, more movement.
Another holding penalty there on Dan White's 2 in a row.
Yep. Let's hope this doesn't become an issue or a consistent type of thing. But I saw this from as soon as the ball was hiked. He got beat out of the stance and pulled.
Yeah, I was going to say, he definitely got beat around the edge, and all he could do was hold so he could protect his quarterback. But no, I think this is a different offense than last year for sure. Of course, the O-line is not the best in the NFL, but the motion is kind of cool. Oshesky in motion. Things are happening for like where you can Like, oh my goodness.
Oh, he got him. He got him. Oh, so right there, for those that are listening in and not watching, Mr. Trubisky had Gunnar Olszewski. He just kind of overthrew him a little bit, inaccurate pass out to the right, to the outside of him. If he lays that ball in front of him, there's a good chance that that's a touchdown. He needs to make that throw. I know he's under pressure, but Najee did a good job blocking for him. He picked up the blitzer.
Yeah. So what excites you most about this offense so far? What you've seen this this drive?
I mean, just how fast they look. They're the way they're breaking out of the huddle, getting to the line, just moving back and forth. Everything seems to be going a lot faster. That was a false start. Let's see. Yeah, that's a false start. Another pushback. Let's just hopefully we can get rid of these mental issues now versus in stadium.
The thing is, too, like, I remember last year watching, Big Ben and stuff like that. He went to the line, made a lot of checks, but you kind of knew what like Ben was kind of doing his own thing. This does seem like they're buying into the idea and like I like the motion stuff because you never know what's going to happen sometimes. If they're going to run some reverses and stuff like that, then next minute feed it to Najee. Or if you're running Najee all the time, then play action pass and throw the ball to Muth. 3rd and 23 is a bad look, though. Real bad look.
No, yeah, for sure. Expect a screen or something short. I don't think they're going deep. Yeah.
Nah.
We're going to see
that
Boz.
One, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, it's time for Boz. Come out here with what's probably a 47-yard attempt, somewhere around there.
Mate, the Wizard. The Wizard of Boz, man. You can't deny him.
No. So this drive here was definitely one that was Steelers beating Steelers, so to speak, penalties, dropping it back. Dan Moore getting, 2 holding penalties.
They beat themselves.
Yeah. Let's see if Chris Boswell can make the kick. And... oh, there is a penalty flag. It could be.
That's like 4.
It could be roughing the snapper or something, and then it could be a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see what it is. I don't know who the referees are. There's some changeover.
Offside,
what do you think?
That's offside.
Yeah,
I know that call.
Yeah,
I've seen that from the Joe Hayden. Is that right? Is that offside?
Yeah, that's offsides.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're asking him. I mean, if they're going to, I wouldn't take the points off. I mean, they didn't gain much on 3rd and 23. It's 4th and 22.
Well, it's not offside. Is not a first down, is it? It's only first.
No.
Only 5 yard.
Yeah, it's only a 5-yard penalty.
That's good though, because that would ruin the league. If that was like a first down, it's already bad enough to spot foul. I think, in my opinion, I like the college rule where it's only 15 yards. I don't like the spot foul. You know what I mean? You chuck it up and then you get a spot foul where you can gain 60 yards on a play because you interfered. No, go back and do it again, but get a free 15. So yes, that's one thing I would change.
I agree. In fact, in my live chat, I have Viper 7290 saying the second holding call on Daniels was BS. It was close. It was close.
He got beat, man. He got beat around the side, and he had to grab him. Like, or you don't have to grab him, but like that was the way it was going. He definitely was quick off the line and said, "See you later, mate."
What do you think so far about what you see on this last drive? I didn't see the first drive, so I couldn't comment on that.
It was pretty similar. The O-line's not playing the best. They still need to get things together. They got to start working as a unit too. They're like individually, they're not as good. Like there's just nothing coherent about it. But I do like the motion. They got Olszewski involved. They got the big pass to DJ. And these kind of things, I guess, will turn – the penalties will kill you. They will once you start getting penalties – and Tomlin has talked about this forever. Even the last 2 or 3 years, Tomlin has said, well, when you start getting penalties in your 2nd and 13, 15, you got to get those yards back. And it's very hard to get those yards back and then go for a touchdown. So they were in recovery mode pretty much from there. Was get out of there, at least get a field goal and get out of the drive. Because what? 2 penalties on holding is 20 yards. You can't get that back. Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. The advantage goes to the defense then.
Yeah, no, for sure. And there's no excuse in this game. Kendrick Green came out earlier in the week stating that they haven't game planned very much, this, that, and a third. So this is supposed to be the tune-up game. They're going to do as much. This is as much as you can get close to the regular season as the regular season is going to be in a couple of weeks. it looked a little bit better in this one, but man, those holding penalties really sure did doing the drive here. So I have Tyler Alvarez asking, do you think that Tyler Vaughn is going to make the team?
Actually, no, it's so hard. I don't think he will on this roster. Now, I'm not saying he's not a good player. I just don't think he's going to make it. So, like in mine today, I have cutting Gunner, and I really want Steve Sims to make it, but Vaughn's played really well. However, he has played well against the fourth string guys and near the end, right? We haven't seen him in the one. So, I think what you're seeing is what you're getting right now. So, we're seeing the ones play together. The only big question for me is Kenny Pickett, will he play at number one? Because I think the offense and defense, what you're seeing now is pretty much the ones. But Vaughn's, probably not. Probably on the practice squad, I think.
Yeah. Do you think the Steelers have seen enough? Oh, no. There's a kickoff and the Lions.
There's always a flag, though. Look, you can guarantee if there's a return, it's almost like the refs don't want to see returns. They throw flags all the time.
Oh, I agree. 100%. 100%. And I get it. It's a safety issue, and they want to make sure that the players are safe. And the collisions on the special teams is probably the most violent portion of the game. However, it's taking out a big portion of this game. I mean, look at of course, this is, the Detroit Lions made this gain, and it's probably coming back. But, all the excitement out of this side of the team or this, the special teams is gone. So.
Yeah, dude, I miss the days like Devin Hester, man.
Oh, wow. It's on the Steelers.
Oh, it's on both. It's on both.
It's on both. It's on both.
It's honestly, they're trying to get rid of the kick return out of the whole game. They want it where you start with the football because it eliminates a lot of stuff. But the excitement is gone. Remember the days like Devin Hester? Was it Dexter McCluster? What his name was, or someone from KC? I can't remember his name exactly. But it is gone. The only real excitement is on punt returns, and even then, I think on punt returns, the Gunners have gotten so much better, like to cover. But Devin Hester was the man. All right, 1st and 10 from the 20.
Is that Spillane? That's Spillane in there.
Yeah, second team defense now.
No, I think they want to see because Cam Hayward's still in the game.
Is he?
I do see TJ Watt is probably out.
He? Oh, TJ, okay.
Well, I see Cam Hayward. I see Robert Spillane. I think they want to see. I think there is a bigger battle there between Robert Spillane and Devin Bush for that starting inside linebacker position that has been publicly put out there. And I think that Robert Spillane hasn't given it up. We have 2nd and 8. We have
who we got? Spillane and who else? Is that Jack?
That looks like Jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
The outside linebackers are. Well, there's Cam applying pressure.
Yeah, nice.
Nowhere to go with the ball. Nearest receiver.
And these blokes too, man. These blokes from the Lions as well. They're trying to get a backup job. You know what I mean? Like Goff is not even dressed today.
Is he injured? He hasn't played this entire preseason, right? Are they just holding him out?
I don't think he's injured, man. I think he's just not going to play. There's no point for him to play.
Right.
He's not fighting for a job. These guys are fighting for a backup job. But there's been rumors too that Mason might be on the road somewhere. Do you reckon they actually trade Mason?
I don't know, man. When they cut Oladokin, I felt that was Mason's getting his ticket onto the 53. In my opinion, I don't anticipate the Pittsburgh Steelers going in without three QBs, especially with an offensive line as suspect as the ones that the Steelers have right now. And so, yeah, it's going to be crazy. But he hasn't. Witherspoon with a tackle.
And he read the play too, man. He read that play really well. I think Witherspoon's had a good camp and good preseason as well. He's played a pretty solid as a corner. Like he read that play from start to finish.
No, I agree. He's coming in as somebody that's probably going to be a number one. Have you noticed? Yeah. I've been meaning to bring this up, but have you noticed there's been a change to the helmet for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Nah. Well, they changed.
Yeah. There's a change. I went back and looked at it, made sure. I went back last year.
The logo?
No. The number in the front of the helmet. They no longer have it. Last year was the last year they had.
No. I think from memory, they don't get that until they play regular season.
Got you.
I
like how it looks without the number on the front. It looks clean.
Let me know in the live chat on Steel Nation Australia or State of the Steelers. That was a terrible run, by the way. And guess who? What the hell is Bush
Chris
doing?
Wormley is in there. You see, Wormley isn't a guy that I've had Wormley as a guy
Man,
that's
Bush
him
is
and
cut.
yeah, Bush has been playing
He
pretty
ran
bad.
into the tight end to go. He went to seek a block.
Yeah, no, I saw that. He's been doing that as well. And Wormley, I mean, he just got pushed out of the way. Now, I've been putting it out there that I think that the Steelers are only going to keep 6 defensive linemen, and that 6 defensive lineman position is a battle between Wormley and Tyson Alualu. And
Really?
yeah, I think that's how it's
thought
going to
I thought it
flow.
was going to be more Montrevious Adams was going to be a battle. In my 53, I've got 7. I've got 7. I think they keep. I think they keep 7.
I think they're keeping 6. I think, well, Martavius Adams may not be on the team anymore. I don't
That
think
was a
he's
bad play.
playing today. He's been injured the entire offseason pretty much. He
That
hasn't
could be
played
true.
in any
Yeah.
preseason.
All right. Back to this helmet thing though. You let me know, guys, in the chat, whichever chat it is. I'm pretty sure from memory the Steelers don't get the number until, I could be wrong, until they play regular season on their hat. But that's a
Well,
good observation.
they have the numbers on the back of it. Why wouldn't they put the ones on the front?
Right. Hang on.
So there's an image there of Claypool on the sideline. Clearly not in.
Oh, I see
uniform.
what you're saying. Yeah, it's right on the front. I didn't even know. Like, that's crazy.
I like it. I noticed it when I was watching some George Pickens highlights, and I was like, man, he just looks different in his uniform, and his helmet it looks clean. Like, what is it that's different about this helmet? And I went back and I looked at it, and I was like,
that out.
there's no number on the front. And so I went and started looking at all the players, and sure enough, there is no number on the front of the helmet. And so I was like, man,
I need to figure that out
oh
because
no,
that's really, really annoy me.
So Claude Bishop says that D. Johnson is out with a shoulder injury.
Oh, bugger.
That's not good. I've noticed that he wasn't in there in the last, towards the end of the last drive.
I've got a comment here. Says JJ52 says he's not sure about the helmet numbers. I just don't know. I guess it's gonna bug me now.
Pittsburgh Steelers on a blitz.
Ooh.
Second down and 8. And it looks like Cam Sutton stopped him short, but that is a favorable position or the ball. That's favorable. I don't think it was that close.
No, I wasn't that close.
I mean, I don't think he got it. I thought it was closer than
that. I guess coming to week 1, we'll find our answer out. If they wear the numbers week 1 on the front, then it's back to where it was. But when you said change the helmet, I was almost going to quit. I was almost going to just turn everything off. If they ever change the helmet, man, I'm done. Like, you cannot touch his helmet. Look, they're already fans out there saying it's black and yellow, which is not. It's black and gold. It's based off the colors, based off William Pittsburgh, who got named after it, his family crest, right? If they change the helmet and imagine if a new owner came in and was like, you know what, I don't like the decal being on one side. I think it's the right side. I don't like it being on that side. Let's put it on both. Pittsburgh would blow up.
No, I agree. I agree.
Hey, I got my first spam of the day. I'm going to block him.
So Steelers fan does Google a lot, and she says they gain the numbers after the preseason after final cut.
Here we go, Steelers! Here we go!
Right. Well, we'll definitely find out for sure next week. But why not? Why put the ones on the back of the helmet, but not the ones in the front?
Yeah, maybe you can't get rid of the ones in the back. I don't know.
That's an odd thing. But I saw that. I like the way it looks without the numbers on the front.
Yeah, because I know there's some other traditions like that too. I think. I don't know what else. Is it at the camp, at practice, at the training camp? They don't wear numbers or something, or they don't wear. I don't know what it is.
They don't have nameplates on the back of their jerseys. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I think the numbers are block numbers on their jerseys, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that one, but if the Steelers were to change their uniforms, I think going back to the block numbers would be.
That's what I'm wearing. It's a block.
Yeah, I love the block number look. This round number, it's okay, but I think that the block numbers just looks more. It's just more.
You know what's good though about our the Steelers uniform. It's like it probably won't change for a long time because it's so visually appealing. Like black and gold is just so nice to look at. Whereas like Jaguars, Panthers, those kind of ones always change, or the Rams are always changing. You know what I mean? All these teams like change all the time, and it's like no, this is you just don't mess the color scheme. If you're the uniform designer or whoever designs it, you're just like, oh, this is easy. Like it's black and gold, mate. It's literally just 2 stripes or whatever it is.
Right. I've thought that if they were to change the uniform, I really like the color rush uniform. I think that uniform would be
it's pretty cool,
pretty awesome all year round. But
there's 6. I'm pretty sure there's 6-1 in that too. I think they lost 1 game.
Yeah, the Duck game against the Buffalo Bills a couple years back in 2019.
That sucks. So that was almost perfect. TJ Watt's back out there too. Oh,
Yeah,
good
TJ
blitz
Watt.
from Minka. Come on, get in there. Yes.
Got him.
That was a good blitz.
That was.
Minka.
Man, looking at Minka's helmet right there, it looks clean without the number on the front. But
I never noticed that. So that's probably been happening all preseason, every game.
right. It's been apparently it's some kind of tradition that I wasn't aware of myself.
Yeah, that's what I think. But like, I wouldn't even,
Did you
bro,
see
that's
that
a good
Spillane
play.
was trailing and he was getting beat pretty good? If that rush didn't get to him, Spillane was.
Yeah, our middle
He
linebackers
is.
are worrisome. Oh, that's a pick. Ooh.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Yeah, our middle linebacker is
Oh, it's a big question. I mean, even the outside linebacker position, they're rotating outside of TJ Watt. I was surprised with the Jannard Avery cut. Look, that's Cam Hayward again, getting his big hands on
got his shoulder.
yeah,
he's
getting
getting caught there.
Yeah, and this is what the second one at least I saw, unless he did one on the first run.
You know what? I know we've been talking about the helmet for ages, but you're kind of right, aren't you? Because it kind of looks like the old school. Did the old school have numbers like back in the day, like with me and Joe? Did they have numbers on the front?
Oh, probably not.
Oh, there's a pick.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Cam Sutton with the interception, running it back. Is this a pick six? Is this a pick
No,
six?
but that was a
No.
brilliant play. That was a brilliant play. God, I'm so excited.
I almost jumped out of my chair, man. That was awesome. Cam with the pick. Good job, Cam Sutton.
Yeah, they look like old school Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a bad pass, man. That sat into his lap.
Well, they're playing what looks probably a zone, and he's where he needs to be.
Sutton's got no speed, but that was good, man. That was good to see. Oh yeah, he sat down. I see. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm excited for this season, man. I really am. And thanks everyone for checking out both chats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hit that like and subscribe on both sides, guys.
On my side, though. No.
Go unsub on Steeler Nation Australia and go sub on State of the Steelers. That's what needs to happen. Trubisky's still in the game. Second quarter, 14 minutes left. Pittsburgh Steelers are up 3-0. They are in the red zone after a pick from Cam Sutton in the shotgun. Mr. Trubisky out there. Hand off to Najee Harris. Nowhere to run.
Push.
Nowhere to run.
No push. There's no push. Najee, just give Najee an O-line, and I got my second spam of the day. Holy dooly. That's 2 in a row. Fucking hell. Yeah, give Najee an O-line to run behind, and we got a chance.
I agree. Well, do you think that maybe perhaps with a different quarterback in there that the defense will respect what the QB can do, and maybe there's some more rushing lanes in there for Najee?
Yeah, I think so. If the game's going that direction, whether it's Kenny Pickett or whoever, right, playing, and also the offense will change their tune a little bit too. You can't take anything away from the defense too. You've got to remember the other team plays. Chooks got beat on the outside though.
Oh, definitely did.
Yeah,
that was a good throw to Sims.
Dude, you know what? Even the 82 reminds me of Randall L. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kid. I love that, man. Like, I hope he makes it, dude. I hope he does. Carry 7 receivers. If they carry 7, drop what? We're fine.
Who was that punt returner that the Pittsburgh Steelers had a few years back that they let go and kept Switzer? And he ended up going to the Denver Broncos.
Deontay Spencer.
Yes, Spencer. I think perhaps that situation may have scorched the Pittsburgh Steelers too into keeping Sims. You never know. I mean, I'm not saying that Gunnar Olszewski is anything like Switzer. Oh, that was a bad pass. That was
Yeah.
a bad location where
Yeah.
that ball needed to be.
But he's a good he's a good quarterback too, Okuda. He's really good for the Lions. This Lions team ain't no joke as well. They're playing pretty physical today. Like
That was behind.
it's exactly how you play that though. Number one, Jeff Okuda cuts inside and puts a hand out. He's playing the trail technique, following the whole way. Like that's brilliant.
Yeah, but that ball needs to be up and away on the other shoulder, up out of the direction. It was behind. If that, so the way that cornerback played that, he was playing to deflect it. Had he seen that the ball was going so far behind him, probably could have picked that off, to be honest with you. Pittsburgh Steelers Boz makes a field goal. They go up 6-0, second quarter, 12 minutes left in the game.
Well, I got a question here because I disagree. So we have double HH and my mate Pepper. They say it's Steelers are black and yellow, not black and gold. But I'm telling you, it's black and gold. If you go look at the history and the law of the so a mini breakdown, right? For the black and gold, it all comes back to Sir William Pitt, right? Who I think back in the day was like a British like colonial kind of guy, like a general or something, right? And when I think it was John Forbes or that someone else Forbes who founded Pittsburgh. He named Pittsburgh after Sir William Pitt, right? And the reason why they call it black and gold, it's based off the history alone. Look, sure, it does look yellow, but the reason why they call it the black and gold, it's based off Sir William Pitt and his family crest. And his family crest back in 1863 from the English and Scottish heritage is black with gold. Another spam. Black with gold coins. That's why it's black and gold. So yeah, I'm not having to dig at you guys, but 100% factual, it's right. It's black and gold. There is no one. It's not. Look, it looks yellow, but the terminology behind the city of Pittsburgh, every single team, the Pens, the Pirates, they've all been known to be black and gold because also the family crest from Sir William Pitt is based. His crest is a city flag. Did you know that, Daniel?
I didn't, man.
Yeah,
I'm here getting a history lesson.
Yeah, man. I looked into it like last year, and I figured it all out. So, and Pepper, I respect you a lot, but I'm telling you, it's gold. It's black and gold from the family crest, and the city of Pittsburgh colors are black and gold. So it comes all the way from that heritage and culture. So. and she's like, I'm just not gonna call it gold. Fair enough, but I'm telling you what it is.
It's kind of like, so have you seen the new Ford Broncos that are out there?
The what?
The new Ford Broncos, the Ford vehicles, the Bronco. I don't know if it's out in Australia. Well, Ford has a new lineup of vehicles, right? And they have a cyber orange, right? That looks almost Steelers gold. Almost. Right. It is close to it. In fact, when I first saw it, I was like, man, I thought it was a yellow color. I was going to order one. I went into the Ford dealership and was talking to them, and they're like, no, it's not yellow. It's cyber orange. And I was like, that don't look orange. But you know what's crazy? When you take pictures of it and you put them online or whatever, you look at it from your computer or you look at it from your phone, it looks orange in a picture, but in real life, it looks yellow. Maybe that's why it's called cyber orange. But, it's one of those things where they call it what they want. Now, look at who just made that tackle on the special teams.
Not 93.
93, Mark Robinson. He is.
I'm telling you, man. Look, they've got it. I think do you know what would solve a lot of problems? Cut Derek Watt. Connor Hayward is playing fullback. Cut Derek Watt, and it would solve a lot of problems. You could have a free space, wouldn't you not?
I agree. I mean, this is starting to, in my opinion, come down to a battle between Benny Snell and Derek Watt in that running back room.
Cut him, mate, and you can have a chance to get another receiver or another running back in there. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to keep him this stage. I'm sorry. Special teams is just not good enough. Ooh, let's go.
So the middle linebacker tandem in the game right now is going to be back to Devin Bush and Miles Jack. On the play right there was Miles Jack on the tackle on the flat. The guy made the catch, but didn't allow the running back who made the catch to get any extra yards or anything. That covered the ball perfectly.
Yeah, but he's also breaking on the route that Devin Bush isn't doing too. He's making a decision out of it as well. You know what I'm saying? He's making a clear cut decision.
Yeah, there's one thing that Minkah Fitzpatrick talks about playing fast and being instinctual, and Devin Bush isn't doing that. He's sticking out as not being that guy. there he is attacking the the guard, or actually the tackle. Penny Sewell is who he was attacking in that play. You know, the play's going to the right, and he's running to the left tackle and colliding with him. I don't know, man. It's just like this is stuff that I've seen in children playing football.
Yeah.
Attacking the blocker and not the ball carrier.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I just want to see something better.
I think the Lions had a change in quarterback. Is that correct?
I can't see the number, to be honest. It's
It's
3rd and 8
10.
right now. That could be still Blair. It's Tim Boyle or Blair. You got to the line. I don't know exactly
Who started it first? I thought it was Boyle that started it.
Yeah, Boyle was first.
Okay. Are they going back between series?
No, it's still. I think it's still Blair. To be honest, I don't think Tim Boyle. No, Tim Boyle hasn't been in there yet. I would say that's going to be half for those two because they're fighting. They're fighting for the backup job as well.
Got you. Yeah, Pittsburgh Owen corrects me. Yeah, I didn't catch the first series, and I'm watching it on the screen.
4th and 1, they're going for it. Yeah.
In their own area,
That's crazy.
They actually snapped it.
That is.
Oh
no, he didn't get it. If they give him that is terrible.
No, they didn't. They already.
Wait, who made
was
the
that
tackle?
Devin Bush that made the tackle? Somebody hit the running back like Spillane did Henry like a couple years ago. Who did that? There's a replay.
I think that might have been Devin Bush.
No,
Bush made a play, bro.
Well, yeah. Bush grabbed the legs and Miles Jack. Look at Miles Jack just blow him up. Make sure he doesn't get that.
God, that's what we want to see, man. We want to see that, don't we? Why would you run that ball? I know it's preseason. Why would you run the ball there?
No, I agree.
That's bad.
That was a good play by Bush. I mean, I know it was by both middle linebackers in that situation. They blew that play up in the backfield. Mitch Trubisky is still the quarterback. Jalen Warren in as the running back. They're in a standard formation.
Pickens is a motion. Nice pass to Pickens, but that's the wrong play.
Yeah, that's not going nowhere.
Okay. This is what I don't like about some of these offenses. You're literally 25 yards away. Go to the end zone. Are you kidding? Like, go to the end zone. What's that going to help you? You're already down there. You have a chance for a shot. You're going to waste it down. You know what I'm saying? Why waste it down?
Well, I think what they were doing with this play was when they do a run with the quarterback that shrinks the play down, shrinks the field in half. And when he sprinted out to the right, I guess that's alluding to the defense that the play is only going to be half the field.
2nd and 10. I think Warren's in there now. Let's get some Warren play.
Yeah, Warren is definitely
handoff, misdirection. I think that play was going the other side. You cannot cut Warren. If they cut Warren, they are crazy.
Dude, he's got a burst to him. He was able to run away from the
Did you see where that play was going? The play was missed. The play was stuffed up. It was actually going to the other side.
For sure.
Well, they thought the handoff was going the other way, and then the Trubisky changed his direction. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man, if they cut Warren, I'm sick. I'm done.
I had Tony Serino on the show the other day, and he had a hot take. He said that Jalen Warren is so good that he is why you don't take running backs in the first round.
Yeah, I remember hearing him saying that too. There's a
hold flag.
There. Yeah, it's a hold.
Is that a pick? That was an interception.
I just don't. I just don't see. I don't think how you can cut a guy like that or keep Snell. For me, it's cut Snell, cut Watt, and you've got two spots for other people to come in.
Right. Well, the thing is, if you cut them both, then you're really hindering your special teams at that point.
That's true. That makes that's probably an overreaction for me, but that makes sense. Illegal formation.
Illegal formation. That was not, man, it's 4th down, so Boz is coming back out here. So here's the thing about Mitch. He hasn't been able to put the ball in the end zone, in his first part of the game so far. It's been, a lot of what we've seen in the recent years is from Mason Rudolph getting from the 20 to the 20, and there comes Boz. Now, that ball there could have easily been picked. It looked like it was intercepted. I guess he dropped it when he hit the ground.
It did the old Jesse James. Boswell getting the 3 points, mate. That's good. It's good reps for Boswell too, man. It's real good
Yeah.
vets for Boswell.
Especially after the miss last week. It's good to give him some confidence going into it, but we need to get touchdowns on the board, not field goals.
Well, here's the point, right? Here's the point. So, like, okay, are you happy with the performance so far of Trubisky?
Not really. I think that he could have played a little bit better. I think he looks a little bit too uncomfortable in the pocket, and I think that the ball there to George Pickens could have been on the previous drive could have been placed a little bit better to give him a more of an opportunity to score a touchdown. I'm concerned. I'll be honest with you. I am concerned when it comes to how it's going so far with Mitch Trubisky.
So when we see Pickett in there, it's going to be a good time. Yeah, you reckon?
Oh, I can't wait till we see Pickett going in there. And the thing is, if Pickett's able to put the ball in the end zone, regardless of how he does it, regardless of how the team looks like, that makes a difference. Results matter, and this is a result, team biased league. And so, I mean, how many times would the Pittsburgh Steelers, had they stayed healthy, won the Super Bowl? They didn't. Other teams won it, and so that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? And so it doesn't matter, what Mitch is doing or can or cannot do, or what's going on around him. If he's not putting the ball in the end zone or the team's not scoring, and Kenny Pickett is leading the offense and they're doing so, I think you got to go with a hot hand.
Yep, it looks like that. And of course, it comes down to offensive line play too. They haven't been playing too well. Can't really rush the ball, but I think there's going to be more positives going throughout the whole season. I think because you can always get better. Whereas last year with Ben and stuff like that, we kind of knew what was going on, right? Right. And Warren playing well, Najee playing well. They haven't even thought about getting Pickens involved that much, right? So it's just
well, they haven't given Pickens an opportunity, in my opinion, to showcase his skills. Had Trubisky put the ball out a little bit, maybe in front of him or higher in a way. I mean, I know the safety was coming in also, so he might be trying to protect him from that. But I just feel like that was not a catchable ball. I feel like the Gunnar Olszewski throw into the end zone wasn't a catchable ball. He doesn't look very comfortable in the pocket. And, I had on a live show yesterday, and one of my good friends, Daniel Rocha, was in the live chat. He's a diehard Chicago Bears fan. And I asked him, I was like, hey, so, Mr. Trubisky used to be, the starting QB for the Bears. What did you think about him as the quarterback there? And he flat out said, man, this special teams needs some help.
Oh, that weak as piss. 42. Was it 42 got blown up there? Or was it on the outside? I don't know who it was.
Justin Pierre?
No, I think it might have been him, but I might have saw a different number. But that was weak. He got burnt to the outside and couldn't come back for the coverage.
Got you. But yeah, it's just like I was saying, the special teams. Well, there was a hold, so maybe that's why they got so far down the field.
Okay.
But I don't know, man. It's something that this offensive line is looking poor. Well, like I was saying, I asked Daniel Rocha, who is a Chicago Bears fan, and he told me that the biggest issue with Mitch Trubisky was he didn't do so well under pressure. This offensive line is going to give him a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's just going to be a work in motion. I think we still have. I can't see the number. It might still be Boyle there. TJ Watt's still playing there too, man. The defense is the number one defense still playing. So they've held them to 0 points so far, which is really good, and more pressure in the middle. And I think we're going to see, Terrell Edmonds is going to play that role too. He just made the tackle.
Yeah.
So
I'm really impressed so far with Terrell Edmonds this offseason. I mean, this preseason. He's done some good things.
Also, did you see the interview with DeMonte Carsey with Missy Matthews the other day?
I did not.
Yeah. It came out today. So it was awesome to see. I think he's making the team as well. I think he's going to play a good role. Oh, there was a hold on Bush. That was a hold on Bush.
There's the flag.
Did you see that?
I did. I saw somebody get turned wide around.
Okay, that wasn't just, I've got a bloody Lions fan here. G'day, Alex. He's going crazy in here. Loves it. He loves his Lions.
So Claude Bishop on my side says Mason might have played better than Trubisky in the first quarter. What do you think? Do you think Mason would have done better in the situations that he's been in under pressure?
Well, it's so hard to tell. Probably not. It probably would have been worse. Like he's more stationary than Trubisky, and if the O line played exactly the same, he would have got probably sacked the same amount. But yeah, I think it's all relative, right? But at the same time, the offensive line does look a bit scratchy, and Trubisky looked a bit frazzled out there today.
No, yeah, he doesn't look comfortable. That's for sure.
No,
as far as Mason, I think the one thing that he might have is that he's got more experience with the offense, so he might be able to make a throw more decisive. Oh, that was a bad pass by the Detroit Lions quarterback.
And look, the Lions quarterback, I saw an article the other day. The coach is like not happy with the backup. So there could be an opportunity that Mason might go out today and be auditioning for the Lions. They need a backup. They have not played well. Like that pass was 2 feet away from the bay, and Minka's all over it. So we are seeing the Steelers are taking care of business right now. 3rd and 12, 1 for 5, third downs. You know,
and I know that Jared Goff ain't in the game, but this team here is a lot better than what their record or that was unsatisfactory. We
have not. I'm telling you, for years. For at least 3 years, I have not seen a 3rd and long stopped.
It's like the 3rd and longs they seem to be more converted than the 3rd and shorts.
It is like a kryptonite for the Steelers. It happens so frequently. Like the 3rd and 12, you have all the advantage and they can't stop that. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that was very, very unsatisfactory. So Devin Bush and Miles Jack are in there fumbling the play.
Oh, hit him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Absolutely burnt.
How do you fumble the play, pick it up, run around, and then find a guy open down the field like that?
And just like that too as well. Look, I know it's preseason, but still, like we just gave him a rap for the playing really well on defense and then 2 bad plays in a row.
Yeah.
You got to get off the field. You have to get off the field. That's what's so frustrating. Like, get off the field.
Yeah, the Steelers had them pinned back, and now they're on, the Pittsburgh Steelers side of the field, doing some movement of their own, changing the formation of the offense. Minka's the sole safety way back in the top.
1st and 10.
Oh, why did he jump over him?
I don't know. That was Scott Delonte. You know what? He's played all right too. If you go back and watch him preseason games, he's played okay. Not saying he's the best, but he's played. He can play.
I think he did okay. He only supposed to leave your feet this way. He jumped over the quarterback, like he had him for a sack right there.
Yeah,
he jumps over him.
He was expecting the pass. Because he's fighting for a spot too, man. Outside linebacker is so weak right now.
Put it this way. You're going to try to affect the pass by blocking it, but you can also affect it by laying out the quarterback as he throws it.
Yeah, true. Oh, this
3rd and long. Let's see if the Steelers stop him. 3rd and 17.
3rd and 17 is a shortcut just
to a first down.
Football. Yeah, no. 3rd and 17. Was it 1 year? What team gave up a 3rd and 29? The Chargers?
I think so, man.
3rd and 29. Like 3rd and 17 is even if you don't watch football, you're like, that's a long way.
That is a long way. Like these types of positioning or this type of situation should not be favorable for the opposition.
Not at all.
Oh, is that a pick?
Yeah.
Terrell Edmonds, I think he dropped it. It looked like he dropped it. He didn't look too confident in it.
1 step away off his back foot to push further and get that ball.
Yeah,
Terrell Edmonds, man, he's playing well. He is. A lot of people wanted to cut him. He's playing well.
The Steelers
he really suits this defense, doesn't he? He
100%.
really suits it.
100%.
He really does. He's a hard tackler. He's been where he's needed to be. He looks fitter. He looks like he wants to, he's playing bloody gunner.
Here comes the punt.
He's playing, I'm not gunner, on the unit, on the teams.
Yeah. You think good fake by Gunnar O'Chesney.
Yeah.
You think is it Kenny Pickett time? Do you see him coming out? Oh man, the camera
Ah,
has to pan out to the furthest view so that you can't see what QB's coming out on the field.
man,
What kind of crap is
I
that?
love. Have you've been to Heinz Field, haven't you? You've been there a few times, eh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have.
Yeah, I love Heinz Field. I need to get over there, man. I need to get back over
Did-
there again.
Well, there's no Heinz Field's no more. It's now Acrisure.
Sure, the Aqua Shore.
Yes,
You know what
yes.
you know what I was thinking, right? I was like, what if it was called Acrisure Stadium for 20 years? Would we be that upset if they called it the Heinz Field after? You know?
Probably
not.
so. They'd be like,
Yeah.
everybody would be like, ketchup.
What the
part-
hell? That's weird.
Ketchup is red and we're gold.
Yeah, I think it's just what we're used to. Like I remember when I did a video, I was like, look, I'm gonna be angry for one day. Okay. I'm gonna be angry for one day. Let me have it, and then we'll move on. All right. And it's slowly becoming Acrisure. It's all the same. It just changes weird like that.
Did you see TJ Watt's tweet earlier? I think it was yesterday.
No, what do
He
you think?
he had tweeted out that the first person to take a picture at in front of Acrisure Stadium, he was going to give out 2 tickets to the preseason game.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people photoshopped themselves in front of the stadium. It was quite hilarious. it was funny.
So he's giving out what 2 tickets to what?
To this preseason game that we're watching.
Ah, okay. Well, no, they're only like $10 anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, I gave mine away to a couple of guy named Rod Irish. He was actually in the live chat earlier. Him and his son went out to the game. He actually lives in Hagerstown, Maryland, where Brian Anthony Davis, Dave Schofield, and Jeff Hartman kind of reside pretty close to there. And he has a lounge called the Elise Lounge, and he's been a supporter of mine for a while, and so he told me he wanted to take his son to a preseason game, so I went ahead and
That's
gave him my
awesome,
tickets.
dude.
Yeah, I gave him my
That's so
tickets to the
cool.
game, let him go. He sent me some pictures already from the game. It's awesome. He's having an awesome time with his son. It's a good time. I'll be going this year for week 6 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then I'm going to be out there again. Oh no, it's
I
Mr.
reckon,
Trubisky.
man. Did you see Tom Brady's press conference the other day? He looks like a bloody alien. It's not him.
Dude, he doesn't look good.
He looks pretty sick.
Oh,
He's
well,
all
he's also like
skinny in here and stuff. Now
he's also like 50, and so
yeah.
he's just
doesn't
dyeing
look-
his hair.
He doesn't look well. Like I think we clean him up. I think this is the season he wants to play, but he can't. Nice pass to Pickett.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I want to see. That was a good pull out on the RPO.
Yeah. How tall is Pickens? Like he is a tall
He's like
dude.
6'3".
But look at the size of him.
Yeah, he's a rangy, lanky 6'3". He's
Just
not.
like it's just
Yeah.
up here all the time. Oh, that's crazy.
1st and 10, ball at around the 33-yard line on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Trubisky under center, Gentry in motion, Najee Harris in the backfield. Oh man, that was a false start on Najee Harris.
They did that because the other bloke moved too. That's the hard thing with motion as well. You can't do two players at once, right?
Right. Well, I think Najee went a little early and tried to play it off with some kind of motion.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's good to see Najee still playing in this game. I didn't anticipate him to be playing well into the second quarter, especially given the load that is expected. Now, I am concerned about Deontay Johnson. It was reported earlier that he was out with some kind of shoulder injury.
Hopefully it's just a bruiser or just a. Oh, he's
he
gone
passed
deep.
to Pickens.
Deep.
Oh, he had it.
Should he have thrown that ball more? Should he have thrown that ball more inside?
Well, I mean, the cornerback was on him. Let's see. Here's the replay. He put it in a position where only the receiver can make the catch. I like the positioning of the ball. I like where it's at.
Hand fighting.
I think
took away his hand, bro. Too.
Yeah, I think Pickens needs to use both hands in that scenario. He's a rookie. Right. He's going to learn.
Right. That's a good play. Yeah, hopefully DJ's pretty good, man. Shesky in motion again. Hand off to Joe Shesky. They figure it out, though, and it gets 1 yard.
1 yard. Now for our kryptonite, which seems to be everybody else's go
Yeah,
to
mate.
when it comes to 3rd and long. Pittsburgh Steelers are
TJ's
injury
out.
update. TJ Watt is out with a knee.
I just want to hear after what he says because you don't want to speculate too much, right? But
Right.
it's not good.
It's probably nothing serious, in my opinion. I think they're just going to be very cautious. I
The
didn't
thing is,
see.
well, like, would the NFL say, TJ Watt's out with a bruise? No, they got to say something, don't they? They got to call it something. So, yeah, Trubisky,
I
a
mean-
lot of time, then check down.
uh,
Oh, Najee, easy.
It's preseason, bro. The thing is, I would be more concerned when it came to this news here about TJ Watt, or even more so with TJ Watt, it being a knee. It would be concerned if we all visually saw him getting carted off the field or getting helped off the field, but I don't recall any of that
that's
happening.
what I mean, yeah. Well, that's what I
So-
mean. The media or the CBS has to label it somehow, right? They can't say, "Oh, he
Exactly.
got a little bit of a bruise. He has to come off now." No, they got to call it a knee. This is our first
Exactly.
punt. Have we punted yet? I don't know. Have we punted a few times? I think once or twice.
No.
Oh, we have punted a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, because Mark Robinson got the punt. That was a nice punt.
Yeah. That's a good, Presley Harvin's been doing a lot better this season. What did he do? Like a free kick not too long ago? Punted it all the way.
I think it was last week he did the free kick.
Yeah, punted after the Mason Rudolph safety, punted it all the way like 80 yards or something like that, or something crazy. It went all the way back towards the end zone, that's for sure.
My mate JJ says, "Look at that snap from Christian Kuntz." What have I started? But I do love it. Look, I love this jersey, man. 46 is a weird number. You never see too many 46s out there.
So this is unless the defense does something heroic. What do you think about Mitch Trubisky so far in the first half? He's played the entire first half. He's had his opportunity to be with the ones. What do you think he's done?
Ooh.
You think he's done enough to keep the job?
No, I think he looks uncomfortable. I really do. That's what I'm saying. If Kenny Pickett comes out and plays, he hasn't played. He hasn't played. Do we get the ball back?
Is there a fumble?
All
what
right,
did I just
so
say? Unless the defense does something amazing.
Let's see what Trubisky can do here, and then I'll have my comments. Oh no, is it going? Where's it going?
Nah, the Lions recovered it. Well,
Hayward's got
Hayward seems to say, well, no.
He has the ball in his
Edmonds.
hands.
Oh, not Terrell Edmonds. Ooh. Yeah. He's like, no way.
I've seen that, man. How do you have the ball in your hands and not get it?
Hey, throw the challenge flag. Throw the challenge flag. It's just preseason, Tallman. Throw the challenge flag. It ain't worth losing.
No, he won't do it. I don't know how these refs do that. We'll never know now. We'll never
I don't
know
know if it was a fumble. What's the 2-minute warning? They're going to show that play now, and let's see if it was really.
The refs kind of call it too quick, and they blow the whistle, and then you can never review it, right? But okay, going back to your Trubisky question, wish we could have saw him again because we probably won't now. I think he's looked uncomfortable, and I think if I would rather go if they're both the same skill set. I'd rather go with someone who's more comfortable who can complete those checkdowns to the running backs or the short passes to the receivers. And Kenny Pickett has shown that, and I think if we see it in this game, there's going to be a lot of talk over the next few days who will be it. And Kenny Pickett, like you said, how does Tomlin put in Trubisky when obviously Kenny Pickett is playing better? That makes, you know what I'm saying? How does Tomlin justify those actions for seeing the both quarterbacks and Trubisky not playing the worst, but Pickett plays better?
Because it's not just putting Trubisky in a bad position and Devin Engel from the Here We Go show says what's up, and so he's in the live chat. It's not just putting Mitch Trubisky in a bad position by playing him or starting him if he is outperformed by Kenny Pickett. It's also going to put Tomlin in a bad light because, a lot of folks can say he's not going to care about the fan base or whatever, but he's going to be questioned by the media at every Tuesday press conference, at every post-conference game about what is it that he sees in Mitch Trubisky that Kenny Pickett obviously is showing that he's been doing a little bit better. in my opinion, I think that's where it boils down to. And he's going to be having to answer the questions. And then the locker room, that question is going to then leak into the locker room, in my opinion. You're going to have, George Pickens being asked. You're going to have Deontay Johnson being asked, hey, you have Mr. Trubisky. Do you think the offense would be better with Kenny Pickett? And it's going to be a distraction, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be interesting. But I think if you got to play the best player, and I think if Pick comes out and plays, better, then why not start him? You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Look at that amazing view from Heinz Field. Oh, I need to get there. Can you sponsor me? I know you said before you probably can, but maybe I should just come over. Just sponsor me.
Come on over, man. I'll hook you up, man. We got a spot for you in the in my profession. And so, this is the play that injured Watt's knee. It was a cut to the left side of the knee.
Man. You can't. Why are you doing that?
Oh, yeah, he stayed down.
Yeah.
I think he did get up off of his own power, though.
Don't they say that they'd rather them go high than go low?
Yeah, that's what the players say. Because, going low, you can end a career.
Yeah, big time. They'd rather get a concussion than get a low cut.
Yeah. It's a physical sport. But that's a big loss if TJ Watt ends up, not being able to come back in for a while. He wasn't healthy at all last year when the Steelers played the Cincinnati Bengals, and we kind of need him this first game of the year.
Yeah, so I got a comment here, and I've read this out. Right? For both. Wait, 3rd and 8, we have the Lions. That's still Blau too. There's no more TJ Watt.
Should be a pick.
Massive pass, and that's a good pass, and that's why you have Minka. That's the first, real game Minka play I've seen. Now, Brian Harrington from Steel Nation Australia, on my side, says Tomlin justifies this because he doesn't want to rush Pickett and by doing so ruin him, right? Too much pressure too quick. If he waits and lets Mitch stumble, then Pickett comes and saves the day. Makes a lot of sense. Right?
But that's kind of living in your fears a little bit by saying that Pickett isn't ready. Pickett's 24 years old. He's older than a lot of the quarterbacks that are starting in this, in the NFL. He's got a lot of the experience when it comes to being a starter in college. I don't know if I fall into that line, because if your best player, you should play your best player. And if you're not because you're afraid of something, then let's just pull Pickens off because the quarterback that's throwing the ball to him isn't the best. And while we're at it, let's take Najee out because he's also running behind that offensive line. And so Devin Angle actually had a show about this not too long ago on the Here We Go show, talking about it. And I was like, man, that makes perfect sense. You don't do that. You got to put the guy that's the best player on your team. And
I agree.
And if not, I mean, you have guys like TJ Watt, Cam Hayward on the defense that are captains of the team. And, Mike Tomlin is also going to have to not so much answer to them, but explain to the team and to them that, hey, we're going to put in this guy to protect another. It doesn't seem something like Tomlin would do.
Yeah. No, I think if Trubisky, this is one last drive for Trubisky too. It's going to be very hard to get points, but we'll see what can happen. 1st and 10. Trubisky in shotgun and a little bit of pressure. Nice tie in the pocket. Check down to Najee. That's a good play. That's a good safe play. But a comment here from Rich says, if Mason plays, the speculation will be that the Steelers are doing so to showcase him for the trade, right? However, getting Pickett more game time is more crucial for the assessment. What do you think?
I think it's true. I mean, this isn't a 21 or 22-year-old quarterback who only had one season under his belt in college. I have a comment here from Devon. He says Pickett's already 24 and played over 90 games in college. There's no reason he should start. I agree. At this point in his career, it's kind of like, remember when Russell Wilson came into the league, the Seattle Seahawks had picked up, was it Flynn? That was supposed to be their starter. That was supposed to be their guy for the year, their bridge quarterback.
He just took over.
And he took over, and it worked out fairly well for the Seattle Seahawks while Russell Wilson was there. And so I'm not saying that Kenny Pickett's a Russell Wilson, but, for every situation where you can say that this was a bad thing, you can find a good one as well. And so I think everybody's different, and you play Pickett when he's ready. If he's not ready, Then you
Good
play
play,
mid.
Sims. Good play. I want Sims to make it. He's playing well. No,
He is playing.
I think if he's ready, if they're both ready and he's a better player, play him. I don't know. This is isn't this great? We've been waiting 18 years for a quarterback camp battle.
Oh, that was a horrible pass. That could have
Yeah.
been easily picked. And
Let's
I
see.
think
Let's see what happens. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long you're going to be streaming today. I might have to cut it. Look, guys, I might have to cut it loose because I have to do some things this morning. I got maybe about an hour I can be on for, but I want to see Pickett too. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a penalty.
Oh, he pushed him out of bounds.
Maybe that's why he threw that way too. Sometimes players, quarterbacks throw that direction so they get the flag.
Yeah, it's possible. It is possible. I didn't like the position of the pass.
Do you think is there more pressure on Pickett Trubisky right now than Pickett?
I think so. I think there is a lot.
Good play.
Right. I think so because when you think about it, there isn't any pressure on Pickett right now to start. Everybody's saying, the question is, right now it's missed with the starters. So it is his job technically to lose. All the pressure is on him. He needs to stay in front of Pickett. And I think he's feeling the pressure coming behind him.
Mm-hmm.
I truly do. And he should. Kenny Pickett is on a trajectory for being a really, really good quarterback in this league. And I think it's time for him to showcase what he got. I was hoping to see more of him in a varsity-like setting such as this, maybe play a quarter with the ones. But it looks like we're going to see him in the second half.
Yeah, I just got a comment here from Pepper says, wow, 11 penalties. Yeah, it's been a lot of penalties. It's been a lot. It's not good.
No, it's not. If you guys in the comment section, is there any update on Deontay Johnson's shoulder injury?
Not that I've seen, but I don't know. With those things like that, I don't want to speculate too much because
that's not a hold. That was not a hold. That was a pancake. Oh my goodness! Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that night. I'm all the way in Australia.
That was a pancake block.
That's
the guy fell.
That's Chooks' third penalty.
Was that a hold though? Did you see that?
Yeah.
That looked like a pancake to me.
You know what? I guess if they focus on the player, yeah, sure. In the corner of your eye, probably not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
because it looked like the defensive end slipped and went down to one knee, and Chooks just pancaked him. That's what it looked like to me. The
same scenario, right? You're going to back up. So now you're playing, behind the sticks, 2nd and 12. Trubisky and shotgun with, I think, is that still Najee out there?
Yeah.
Yes, it is still Najee. Nice play to Connor Hayward. He's having a good camp too. Good preseason. I think Connor makes it too. What are your thoughts on Connor Hayward?
I think he's making the team. He was playing, it's been rumored he was playing more fullback throughout this week and earlier in this game on the first drive. Oh, that was a good throw. That was a good pass.
Nice.
That was a back shoulder pass to George Pickens that was right on the number.
So has he been trying to do that the last few plays? Because that was awesome to see. Cut, bang, see you later. Ooh, that's good.
The positioning of the cornerback and where he was relative to George Pickens, that was the best throw. That was a good pass. That's probably been Mitch Trubisky's best throw of the day, in my opinion. That was a good throw. It was a back shoulder pass to Pickens along the sideline for a first down. There's 22 seconds left.
Yeah, the first team as well. So 2 timeouts. Let's see if someone can play this better. 4 for 4 this drive. This is what you wanted to see. 4 for 4, 45 yards. Trubisky, time. Pancake again. Nice play.
Throw a timeout, guys. Let's do a timeout. 15 seconds left. We have 2 timeouts left. See, that was another good pass by Mitch Trubisky. But as you saw, he had time in the pocket. He had time in the pocket.
Maybe it's a good thing we have 2 good quarterbacks. Because that was awesome. That was such a good pass to Frymouth, mate.
That was right where you want to throw it, right in the hole of the.
Look at the spiral too. The connection was amazing to see. This does look like a different offense.
It does. It does move the ball down the field. Now let's see if he can put it in the end zone. We've had 3 opportunities to put 21 points, and the Steelers have 9 at this point. Let's see what happens.
The Steelers might be laying on 45 points this game. 45-0.
Viper 7290 says nothing on Deontay other than the shoulder injury.
Okay, thank you for the update. So how cool is that? Because sometimes it's hard for us to, jump around and the internet and stuff. But
For sure.
first and goal. Offside. Oh, no.
Oh, no, he didn't
First and
have the ball.
goal. I think we're almost in sync now. Trubisky.
Yep. Touchdown.
Oh, my goodness.
To who?
Sims. Please make the roster, Sims. I just want you to have a chance. Have a chance. I think he's a good. I think he's a good receiver. I do.
So Mitch Trubisky drove the full length of the field in just over a minute.
Now it's like if there's those. I know you guys have the elections over there where it's like the graph goes up and down and stuff like that. Now it's like Trubisky's coming.
He's back upward on an upward trajectory.
Yeah, and that was good to see, man.
Yep.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, honestly, about the NFL fans saying the Steelers have no shot? Because I see a complete different team. I see different energy. I see different. Sure, the middle linebacker and the defense is sometimes whatever. I just see a different energy to this team. I really do.
I agree. There's definitely a spark to this team, and they're definitely on a faster trajectory, in my opinion. They're moving quickly. I like what I'm seeing. I think that Mitch Trubisky just kind of needs to settle down. If the Steelers end up going with Mitch come week 1, I'm not saying that he's a bad quarterback. I just think that maybe perhaps Kenny Pickett can get in there week 1 ahead of him and be similar, if not better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I just saw a comment from Here We Go Show. Devin, on your side, he said that might have won Mitchell the job. Maybe it did. I don't know. I just like the offense. I think Frymouth has gotten better. Najee's obviously gotten better. Offensive line still is pretty much the same, but Pickens and these guys, they're finding the playmakers the ball, right? They're giving the playmakers the ball, giving them the opportunity to go out there and score. That was a great drive. It really was a good drive.
No, yeah, I completely agree. I think that Mitch just proved himself to be, like I said, this was going to be his job to lose. If he doesn't come out there and perform, or he doesn't get any points on this drive, Kenny Pickett's really got an opportunity to showcase what he has. Now, I think that, like Devin said, that may have won him the starting job come week 1. And they're going to go into a kneel down formation. The Lions are, and take this to the half.
If we see Kenny Pickett in the second half, go out there and light it up, then the conversation will continue, right?
I don't think so, because I don't think that the unit that's coming out with the on the other side of the half is going to be the first team.
True.
It's going to be the second team. So I think this is all points and arrows pointing to Mitch Trubisky being starting quarterback. When you look at his stats for the entire preseason, I don't think he's thrown an interception.
Who, Trubisky?
Correct. I don't think any of the Steelers quarterbacks have.
No, they haven't, but they fumbled the ball and got sacked a fair bit, but that's about it.
Yeah. And so, when you look at his stats and what he's been able to do and progress, this is still a new offense for Mitch Trubisky as well. He wasn't with the Pittsburgh Steelers last year, so his progression in this offense has also gone an upward trajectory. I thought that Kenny Pickett's trajectory was a little bit, on a higher slope, so to speak. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I think that the decisive throws and those passes in this last drive from Mr. Trubisky really did key it in.
Well, it's not a bad thing. Like it's. I think I would like to see Kenny Pickett play week 1 just because it's super exciting to have, I guess, a new player like that. But at the same time, we haven't seen anything regular season wise for Trubisky too. I think we're in a really good spot. I'm just going to go and check the box score and see what's going on with some of the stats. So Mitchell Trubisky is 15 for 19, 160, 8.4, 1 TD, 2 sacks. Now, that last drive was fantastic. Someone in my chat said, sorry, I don't know who. I'm going to say someone. Who said it? I'll give you a shout out. I think it was, wait. Oh, Rich said here, 92-yard drive under 2 minutes. Fantastic. Hello, Mitchell Trubisky, right? So that's great. But back to the box score. So Gunnar Olszewski rushing. So rushing game did nothing really. 2 carries on the reverse is 13 yards, 6.5 average. Najee Harris, 4 carries, 10 yards. Look, that's okay. We're fine. Jalen Warren, 1 big play, 5 yards. So they're not rushing the football. They are more or less showcasing. And it could be a game plan too to get Trubisky out there throwing the ball and getting the offense moving. If it's a regular season game, maybe they don't do that, right? Frymouth had three receptions, 45 yards, 32 long, 4 targets. Deontay had that 1 big catch, and he's now maybe injured, but hopefully he's not. George Pickens had 3. Nice catch behind the shoulder for 35 yards. Steven Sims, my mate, hopefully he makes team, 3 receptions, 20 yards. Najee Harris, 3 receptions, 11 yards. Connor Hayward, 1 catch. Miles Boykin, 1 catch, 5 yards, right? And defense-wise, Minka made a sack. Minka got a sack?
Yeah, he did the blitz. Remember? He got
yeah, that's right. Delonte Scott got a sack in there too. I think that's 2 of them. Mark Robinson made a big hit there. Larry's made a few tackles. Derek Zutska, Sutton made the Sutton got the pick, right? No, who got the pick?
Right. No, yeah, Sutton got a pick.
Yeah, okay. So we played pretty well. Like, I just think there are a few things we can improve on, but I like this team, man. I really do.
I agree, man. I think that the Steelers are doing pretty good. I think that there's still some concern on the offensive line. There's still a little also concern in the on the rushing. I think that that one play on 4th down on the Steelers side of on the Lions side of the field where Devin Bush came in and grabbed the running back and allowed Miles Jack to clean him up. That was a good play. That was a good play. I think that was Devin Bush's best play so far all season as well.
I think the Lions should run that play every game this season. Fourth and 1 in their own 20. I think it works out. I think statistically wise, you got that. That's an excellent play choice.
It's my favorite. My favorite talk show talk guy or whatever you want to call him was it. That's a bold move, Cotton.
Bold move, Cotton. It's like bold
Pepper
move,
Brooks.
Cotton.
There we go.
Let's see how it pays off.
Yeah.
All right. I like he's like that. He's like, bold move.
Pepper Brooks, I believe is his name in
dodgeball.
Yeah, I believe it was Pepper Brooks. I thought that was hilarious. It was a bold move for them to do that. And I was just like, man. I was like, are they really going for it? And I thought maybe perhaps they're going to try to get him to jump off sides or something. But no, they went for it.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. All right, when that movie came out, when it came out at the time, it was a pretty good movie. There would be no other movies around the sport of dodgeball. Have you played dodgeball? Like
I did in school.
Yeah, did you ever play it like outside of school as actual sport? Like
no, I didn't. I didn't know there was a sport.
We played it like as a social at a game. There was about 12 teams in our comp when it was around that time when the movie came out and stuff. And yeah, man, it was fun. I was good at it, man. I was good where people thought I was terrible, and I played all right. But what my thing was, I was really good at catching. So I used to love catching the ball when they throw it right. Mm-hmm. The gratification I got was instant gratification. The real instant gratification when I caught the ball, right? They're out. So you bait them. You'd be like a mink. That's why I was like playing like safety wise, like. You bait them. You go, okay, I can't do anything. Oh, I'm terrible. And they throw it to you, and bam, catch. You're out. And then you can point at them and tell them to get out. Like, there's nothing better than catching the ball, and you're holding it and going, this your ball? Oh, that's right. You're out.
Yep. Yeah, man, it was so when I was in school, that was the last time I played it. We used to play a different game, out here in Texas. We played a game called wall ball. Have you ever played that game?
Is that where you throw it against the wall and then you have to run to the wall, and then if you throw it against the wall and you got to run to touch the wall, and if you don't, people can throw the ball at you?
Right. Yeah, it's a tennis ball game where you throw it to the wall and the ball has to hit the wall and then the ground. If the ball doesn't hit the ground first and somebody catches it, then they can throw the ball at you.
Yeah.
And I think if you get tagged like 3 times, then you have to stand at the wall and get tagged 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't play that no more. It's not allowed to. I doubt the high school's allowing to play that, right? We play that too, where you throw the ball, and it was fun. You threw the ball, and if someone caught you on the full, then you had to go stand there and get a free shot, pretty much. Yep. But you had to, some of the rule where you had to at least have a chance to be caught in the full,
Yeah.
Yeah, wall ball. We have the same thing, but there's no way that they're letting kids play that. 2 PC.
Nah, that's kids be going home with bruises. Mom and dad be coming to the school, beating it down like my child got a bruise somewhere on this playfield.
It was fun though, man. It was risky because you kind of wanted to grab the tennis ball or throw. At the same time, you didn't want to get caught because if you got caught, they get a free shot. And there were kids in my high school that had an arm. Like I bet your high school too, where you guys played baseball and stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. There was some people that can shoot the ball, that's for sure. And yeah, it got competitive once you got into high school because the ball got faster, the ball was thrown faster.
Oh, I've just realized, Owen, I'm on Pittsburgh Owen by accident. I'm on his Facebook by accident. Sorry, bro. Hello, Pittsburgh. I meant to put my Facebook there. I've chosen yours, Owen. I hope that's cool. That's funny. Anyways, while Owen's here, what do you he's got a question. What do you think, boys? What do you of the Watsy? Of the game?
So
What do you reckon?
I mean, there's some concern there still with the offensive line, but I have seen some cleaner pockets for Mitch Trubisky. I have seen him get some time. I'm a little bit concerned about the running space there. There really hasn't been much lanes. Even the long run by Jalen Warren, it was blown up. He had to turn around and run across the field, so to speak, to get there. And so with that being said, I'm concerned about that. I think the quarterback plays has been okay. It's been good. I think that Mitch has had some balls that were placed pretty good. I mean, he had the Pickens one to the outside. He had the back shoulder pass, the Freiermuth back shoulder pass in the zone. I really, really like what he's doing so far up to this point. Defensively, running the Steelers still need to stop the run, in my opinion. They still need to stop the run.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a work in progress throughout the whole, because it's still preseason, but the whole regular season, I'm pretty happy with the team so far. Of course, there needs to be, work on a few things, but there's no way you're going to be perfect at this time. There's no way we're going to be perfect at Bengals. We've got to just be healthy throughout the whole season, have a good chance to win most games, get in the playoffs, and then be competitive in the playoffs where we haven't been competitive the last few years. I'm intrigued to see what Kenny can do. If he goes out there and looks more comfortable and puts points on the board, then I think they probably will, 51% still go with Trubisky. Oh yeah, DJ laid out and then he might actually, that might be a big injury. I don't know. He kind of laid out right into his shoulder too, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, there hasn't been anything coming back on it. Devin from the Here We Go show says on my side says, not sure if you guys know who Brett Coleman is, but he put a film study a few years ago on Mitch.
He's real good.
Yeah. Mentioned how he shows out when the moment is bright, but struggles when it's not. And that's kind of what he says in another comment. That's what he saw in this game. And some of the bigger moments he was able to come show out, and some of the other ones, it looked kind of average at best. And
he went 6 for 6, 83 yards the last drive to get points.
That last drive, yeah.
That's huge.
Well, he needed
That's
to.
huge.
He needed to. Because I don't think if he scores in that position right there, if he doesn't score, the question mark definitely starts to rise up. Should the Steelers start Kenny Pickett over him?
Yeah, me too. I don't know. I'm just excited.
Steelers fan. Oh, go ahead.
Go and beat the Bengals. Just fuck them up.
Yeah, Steelers fan says no update on Johnson yet. Still waiting. I'm still waiting also to see if there's an update on TJ Watt. I kind of went over to the Google and the interweb, and I couldn't find anything else other than the fact that he was out with a knee injury. It didn't look like it was too serious, but those knees can be tricky.
Yeah, well, even Pittsburgh Owen brought up here too. There was a cheap shot, cheap shot at Hawkinson. I think the fullback on TJ Watt. You don't want to go too low. I think DJ. Hopefully, it's not season ending or something like that. You don't want to see that. You just don't want to see it to a player of his caliber. I think he's just getting started as well in this offense, and they're going to maneuver him around too, like in certain packages and certain plays where he's going to get wide open or rub routes and stuff like that. So, I didn't think the Steelers would be this competitive, I guess, in this game. Like this, they've pretty much handled Detroit, pretty easily.
Well, I mean, the Lions are also without their starting quarterback.
That's true.
On a vanilla offense and defense. So, we can't take too much light into what's going on. There is some game plan, there is some studying, but it's not like a real season. The Steelers aren't going to put anything out there that the Bengals, the Ravens, or the Browns can use against them later on in the season. And the same thing for the Lions. They're not going to do anything or put anything out there that their division foes are going to get a chance to see or get an upper hand on.
How do you think the Bengals? Sorry to cut you off. How do you think the Bengals beat the Steelers?
Well, if the Bengals beat the Steelers, I think it's more of a situation like every time the Steelers lose, it's always Steelers beating Steelers.
Yeah.
When you have a coach like Mike Tomlin and an organization like the Steelers, success and winning is going to be, the standard. And when they lose, it's usually because they beat themselves or they shot themselves in the foot in some way. And, I think that the only way I can see the Cincinnati Bengals beating the Pittsburgh Steelers outside of the Steelers beating themselves of this is if Watt can't make this game, if he can't participate, Alex Highsmith hasn't played at all in the preseason either.
Not at all.
And so, the depth behind those two is weak at best. And so it's concerning there. If Joe Burrow has all day to throw, he's got some weapons on the outside, and it could spell for a long game if TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith can't make the team or make the game.
So I've got a comment here from my mate Yuli. Says Pickett is on the field throwing passes. He's coming in now. So
Nice.
It's going to be a Pickett show. I'm probably going to do the next maybe 2 drives of Pickett and then start the call because I have to have some obligations I need to take care of in the next hour or so. But it's been fun so far, man. Daniel, man.
Oh, no, I agree. I completely agree. I'm probably going to just hang out here for the next 2 drives as well and then watch the game, look at and try to get some information for the post game. I'm going to wait until after Mike Tomlin talks to the press and gives his opinion. So I'm sure he's going to be asked who's the starting quarterback for week 1 against the Bengals. I want to see who he says. I want to get an injury update too, and then I'm going to be doing a post game.
Do you think Mason Rudolph starts this game or plays the game?
Mason Rudolph? Do I think he comes into this game?
Yeah.
I think so. Probably in the 4th quarter sometime.
So give Pickett one quarter.
I think they're going to give him more than a quarter. I think Rudolph's probably going to get maybe 2 drives at the end.
Right. Crazy times, mate. The Pittsburgh Steelers, new era. Whole new era.
My father's actually in the live chat. Danny Holomo says, we should go and get the tackle Fisher before someone gets him. Our tackles suck.
What an assessment.
Yeah, they do are pretty poor. And Pickett is in the game.
All right, let's go, man. Kenny and Warren, I think back there too. So second.
And there's also a whole new offensive line as well. If you look at that. Everybody is out.
That was almost like the Lions doing that play. They're just going to run it. That was good. That was good. Good tackle. Good play.
Yeah, it was a good play. But back to the tackle suck. Fisher's a guy that I think that the Steelers should potentially look at. There's a few dudes that are out there that the Steelers can potentially look at. But the offensive line is horrendous. And so everybody on the offensive line is completely out. Pickett's first pass, strike to Gunnar.
Absolute time.
And he's doing this with backups.
The flag.
Oh, of course there's a flag. Of course there would be a flag.
That was a good pass, though.
That was a good pass. You see, the one thing that I really like about Kenny Pickett and what he's doing at this point or at this stage.
No foul.
Nice. Good deal. The one thing that I like about this in this position right now is that he's being super decisive with the ball.
Yeah, that was good. And Olszewski, and look, guys, I've got all 53 coming out in my video in the next 40 minutes. I don't have Olszewski. I haven't got him. What have I done? He's going to make it. That's so funny.
Arthur says he was on the Lions chat for the first half, and their fans really want Mason.
Really? No way.
That would be a complete change for Mason Rudolph.
Well, I guess because their quarterbacks are struggling, so they see some good promise with Mason, so they're like, well, he'd be a good backup. It might happen, dude. I don't know. If they trade Mason, then who's going to be the third quarterback? Well, the Steelers wouldn't go with the season with 2 quarterbacks, would they?
Nah, well, they have before. In the year that Ben Roethlisberger was out, it was just Ben and Mason. There's a
Right.
shot here of T.J. Watt on the sideline. He's reading something. He doesn't look to be too badly injured. I don't think he'd be out there if it was a serious injury on the
He's
sideline.
checking his stonks, man. Oh, nice play to
There's
Sims.
that good jet sweep. That's considered a pass. That play right there from Pickett.
Oh,
Yeah,
the forward, yeah.
yeah, the forward.
Oh, the Mahomes pass where he gets a TD like that,
Yeah, exactly. So this padding the stats a little bit for Kenny Pickett there. Let's see him throw the ball down the field a little bit. I want to see him air it out. I want to see.
Yeah, that was a pretty good pass, man.
That was a pretty good pass, but that was also under 10 yards. I want to see something go further than 15 yards down the field.
3rd and 6, a lot of pressure on Pickett here. 3rd and 6. Haywood, Gentry, Oshetsky, and Sims. McFarlane as well. So 2nd team offense. And ball snap. Time. Rolls out. Rolls out. Does he have him? Nah, too much.
That was the first play I've seen where Pickett had to move, get some pressure, move out, and roll out all the, pretty
but
good.
It wasn't like that Sims was open.
No, I don't think anybody was open in that play. Nah. That was 3rd down, penalty decline, 4th down, punt. Man, I wish I could see Kenny Pickett with the starters, man. This is, this is not something that I'm saying is disappointing that we're seeing him with the 2nd string, but it just really kind of plays
not a fair assessment, is it? Not a very fair assessment.
It's not. No. I mean, across the board, everybody has been taken out. I mean, the entire offensive line is out from tackle to tackle.
What about Claypool? Claypool didn't play today, did he?
No, he didn't dress. I think he had an injury. He's been dealing with a bunch of injuries this offseason. He had 2 that kept him out of a couple of preseason games so far.
Yeah. Yes, it's I just like the projection on the football. That pass to Oshetsky was like a dime, like a bullet. Absolute bullet. And he was almost away too. He was almost away.
Well, because he hit him in stride. He placed that ball in the best position for him to do something with it.
Just going in this, then he's just running with it, right? Just running straight with it.
Exactly. And so I know it's kind of hard to not look at this with black and gold goggles and Kenny Pickett goggles, so to speak, because he's the shiny new toy. But he still looks more comfortable, just the eye test on this one drive, than Mitch Trubisky had so far.
But that good drive, man, that one drive was awesome.
That one drive was awesome by Mitch Trubisky. I mean, he didn't lose the game. He didn't cause any, he didn't have any big mistakes or anything like that. He didn't turn over the ball. So I think Mitch Trubisky, I think the Steelers are going to be a lot more competitive than the NFL thinks.
Do you reckon when we verse the Bengals, right? It's only about 11 days away. Do you reckon when we verse the Bengals, will they go pass heavy, they go run heavy? What's going to happen with that, style of offense? What's going to happen there?
The Steelers or the Bengals are going to go have pass heavy? Or
nah, the Steelers. What do? They run Najee more? They play action? Do they kind of set up the pass to Pickens? Do they target, Deontay if he's there, if he's back? Like, how do they take advantage of that game?
I think the Steelers are who the Steelers are. Last season, Mason Rudolph played against the winless, Lions in a rainy mud game, and they still threw the ball like 50 plus times. So I think it's probably going to be a lot of passing still. I don't think that's who the Steelers are. Mike Tomlin and Matt Canada are guys that are going to be doing a lot of passing, and I anticipate that being the same.
If they get the ball to Pickett though, and get the ball to Najee and in space like that, I think it's going to open up the running game too. So,
I agree. If the receivers can at least pose a threat to the opposition that they're able to catch the ball down the field, that's going to push those safeties back. It's going to push, the cornerbacks up, and that's going to give more space for running lanes for Najee Harris to exploit, so to speak.
All right, defense-wise, what do you want to see from the defense?
I want to see Mark Robinson in the game, and he is with. I believe that's him. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's in there. And
he made it. He made a hit. He just missed the tackle on that one.
So Pierre's in, Hamilcar, TJ Watt, I believe. Is that TJ Watt?
Yeah, it's TJ Watt. No ice on the knee, no nothing.
he
I
looks
think it's
alright.
all precautionary. All precautionary.
Oh yeah, get him out, mate. Get him out.
They got him out so bad. He doesn't even have his jersey on or like the other guys around him. He's like,
Yeah,
we
man.
want no. There's nothing that's gonna happen that's gonna put TJ.
We're
Watt
not
back
gonna
on the
like
field.
if all players fall over, we can't. We're not playing you, TJ. No way, son.
Second
This is
and
like
one.
it's like the second, third defense, right? This is all. That's a
This is
sneaky
mainly
play.
all second string defense. Man,
That was terrible.
you see, that's where Spillane has his shortcoming. It's going to be in his speed and his ability to recover on against running backs.
And I guess too,
receivers.
like that defense was just so different to the first round. Kazi, my mate Kazi.
That is a good effort. I mean, the guy made a play. He jumped 7 feet in the air and jumped over him.
Oh, Kazi landed. Kazi.
No.
Oh no, that's not good.
That is not good. He's been playing like
I thought. Oh man, I thought Kazi's had one of the best, and like preseason wise MVP.
I agree. Hopefully, it's just a sprain. It didn't
because he landed on his fucking.
It didn't. Well, I mean, he did land hard. Hopefully, it's just a sprain. Hopefully, it's nothing too horrible. It didn't look like his arm was in a weird position or anything like that. So it didn't look like a break, at least from that view that TV gave us.
Jeez, because he had a really good interview with Missy Matthews, and I think he's trying to make the team, and I think he makes his defense really fun and exciting too, because he can play that third safety role and let Edmonds come in the box and make tackles, and he can cover quite well too. So hopefully he's not. That's one I think that looked worse out of all of them. I think that looked worse.
That did. He looked like he was in
holding. He was like, "What's going on?" Oh boy.
I saw him moving his hand though. I'm not saying that if you have a broken arm or a broken part of your body that you can't move your fingers or your hand, but I don't think you try if it's broken. I think you just kind of stay stable all the way through.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? And so him moving his hand around and stuff kind of leads me to believe at least he thinks maybe, well, it's not that bad. But it did seem like he was in a bit of pain there on the floor. Hopefully it's a sprain, nothing too serious.
And I'm going to can you hear yourself now or not? I don't know.
No, I still have it on
mine's
the other dealer.
For some reason it just turned over. Hang on, let me try and change it to wait a minute. I think it just changed by accident. Yeah. I might give myself I got both guys in got you twice in the headphones.
Well, hopefully it'll even out.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I think to the viewers it's okay, but to me you sound like you're on a spaceship. But that's all right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think no, dude. He looks in pain, man.
He does look in pain. Let's see.
He's shaking his head.
It's when he collided his wrist towards on the knee of the running back. It's not when he hit the ground. It's when he jumped up over him. He collided the wrist.
Not a good sign. It's not a good sign.
Well, it's in the blue tent, not going to the back. If he's going to the back, then they'll be checking for X-rays. The blue tent might be a good sign.
Tim Boyle.
Oh,
37. Who's 37? That's Steiner? No, who's 37?
No, Steiner got released. I think that's the new guy, Elijah Riley.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it is too. Yeah. Oh, he had the first pick. He got tipped in the air.
Yeah, if it's not tipped, he's going for the pass. It tipped over him. But that's the new guy that the Steelers just picked up
from the Jets, right?
Yes, sir. They picked him up on the
2nd and 10 handoff and good tackle.
Leal on the tackle.
Leal. Oh, what are your thoughts on Leal?
And Trey Norwood getting his face mask in the bunch. I think Leal's going to do really good. He's been in there. He's been in rotation even with the ones. I saw him earlier in the game. I think he's stuffing the run pretty good. He's being a guy that can block up space and take up space, and just kind of muddle everything when the opposition is trying to run in the middle.
Yeah, I think Leal's playing really well as well. I think he's got to make the roster somehow too. I don't think you put him on the squad.
So it's 3rd and 7. Is there a penalty?
Oh, offside, man.
That's offsides. And that's going to be a pass interference. That's not a bad play. He's going to get loose.
Because he was beat, right?
Yeah, he fell down. He was going to get beat for a touchdown. Save the TD.
In my league, the NRL, that he would be sent off for that because that was intentional.
Really?
Or if it's that bad where there's going to be a touchdown, he would be sent off for 10 minutes because it would interfere too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like a bang play. It was like, no, I took you out because I knew you were going to score.
Yeah. Yeah, there was nothing he could do.
He pretty much tackled him so he couldn't score.
Yeah, well, he was falling down. He knew it was coming.
I guess that's a good penalty if you're going to fall down.
Yeah. I mean, he prevented the interception, so the touchdown. So it helped out there for the Steelers.
That's fine.
Now another running play. They've got the cutback. Pierre Robinson on the tackle. That was a little too open. I'm not sure who got pushed out of the way there, but that was way too open.
Out of these players now in the defense, what players make it? Do you think Robinson makes it in the hour? Like, what other dudes make it from this defense?
Well,
a lot of guys. These guys are going to get cut. A lot of these guys are getting cut for sure.
Oh, I believe so too. I think Trey Norwood's a guy. Tuska's going to make the team just because we have nobody back there for the outside linebacker position. Yeah. Who else are they going to put?
That's exactly right.
Oh, and just when we make fun of him, he comes up with the tip.
Good play.
Way to go, Tuska.
So he's making the
I think he's making the 53, bro.
In my chat here on Steel Nation Australia, right? They're talking about is pineapple good on pizza, and then JJ says, "Is pineapple yellow or gold?"
It depends on where you're eating it at. If you're in Pittsburgh, it's gold.
Yeah. if pineapple was founded by William Pitt, then it's gold. All right.
For sure. But we're sure.
Third and two.
Mark Robinson. Oh,
another. Leal.
You see, here's the thing though. That ball was going to the slot guy, and Robinson read that. If that doesn't get tipped, I think Robinson might have a chance at an interception.
Oh, Dunbar is happy, bro.
Maybe not. Maybe from that one angle, it looked a lot less.
Leal's a dog, man.
Dude, he's gonna be a guy.
Cool, bro.
He had a down season last year. Had it not been for that, he was projected to be in the top 10 out of the draft, this upcoming draft. But he had a little bit of a down season.
Was he really? Top 10?
Yeah, top 10. He was, going into last season, in the 2021 season, he was projected to be a top 10, at least a first round draft pick going into last year's draft. He had a little bit of a down season, so Pittsburgh Steelers may have gotten a steal. Another one. I think the Steelers have hit on this draft like none other, and everybody seems to be upset about Chris Oladokun.
Yeah,
but everywhere else, the Steelers I think hit. I mean, all the way down to Mark Robinson. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so true. What the draft wise looks really well. I wonder if I have a photo of that. I think I do have a photo of mine. Let me have. I think I kept it. Hang on. Or did I delete it? I deleted it. Damn.
I mean,
here it is. Yeah. So in the draft, we got. Oh wait, that was last year's draft. Never mind. You can't see it, but I'm mine.
Najee Harris to see it real quick.
Najee Harris, Frymouth, Kendrick Green, Dan Moore, Buddy Johnson, Isaiah Loudermilk. What about Isaiah Loudermilk? He hasn't played too much today.
That guy's been quiet. For somebody, now that you mention him, I don't think I've seen him out there. You know what? I don't think he's playing in this game.
Yeah, true. Probably not.
Yeah, I remember seeing on Twitter that Dale Lally had put out there that it didn't look like Loudermilk was dressed. Now that you mention it, that's probably why we haven't seen him out there. But Loudermilk has had a quiet preseason, in my opinion. He was a guy that the Pittsburgh Steelers gave up a 4th round pick to move up a couple of drafts ago. Or was it last year? No, it was last year. They moved up last year to get him.
Everyone was angry too. They're all angry.
Everybody was angry because they're like, who? That guy was potentially an undrafted guy.
His name's weird. That's why. He's got a weird name.
Well,
no offense to all the Loudermilk listeners out there.
Yeah, but he's got a name that they can make fun of, and they talk about it. He talked about it when he's come out on Steeler interviews where if he's having a good day, they'll call him whole milk. But if he's having a bad day, they'll call him like half milk and 4%.
Yeah, but you know what? That kind of stuff drives you though. Like if you get you like you call me that, and I'm gonna smash you. You know what I mean?
Right? Sour milk.
Yo, what's an improvement? I want to hear your thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on the defensive line? Because I think they've really improved. I reckon they're playing well.
They're definitely getting their hands up and tipping a lot of passes. I've definitely noticed that in this game. They're getting their hands up. They're applying some pressure. I'm a little bit concerned still with the runs they've had. Early on there was some running lanes out there for them to have, but it seems like they're kind of taking control over that with the starters. Devin Bush put his face in there a little bit more. Chris Wormley got pushed out of the way in that one play where they had a big run. But I think that the defensive line, they're playing better. TJ Watt, that's going to be a big question mark. If he can come back healthy, we're going to need him. You know what I mean?
McFarland's making some good plays too on the kick return as well. So it's going to be very interesting. But I like the defensive line. I think the rotation is kind of cool to see too. Leal's in there, Milk. I think Wormley is a guy too. I think he can play. Like, I kind of like this defensive line. I think we have a good chance this year rather than next year. But we've got Kenny Pickett coming back out. 1st and 10. Can we see a touchdown Pickett and go 23-3? What do you reckon?
I want to see. Yeah, I think that we're going to have an opportunity to see that. But I really want to see him push the ball down the field still. Kenny Pickett goes back. There's a screen. This isn't, it's a good play. 8 yards, but that's not what I want to see.
You want to see him go like right down the field, like do a massive pass.
I want to see him throw a 50-50 ball. I haven't seen that yet. I want to see him. I want to see if he can throw the ball, down the field. That's been one of the question marks about him is his arm strength. Let's see if he can do it.
Okay.
Anthony McFarland on the run.
Nice play.
Another first down. And Mac is having a sneaky good offseason as well. There's been a lot of question marks as far as who Jaylen Warren is going to knock off the team, and a lot of people are saying that it's Ant Mac. I think it might be Benny Snell. Benny Snell is a guy we haven't seen yet in this game. Oh, wait, never mind. I say his name, and he makes his entrance.
Is he in now?
He's in there now.
Hey, but guess who started in front of him? Warren.
Yeah. Oh,
Warren, mate.
Pass.
Nice pass to Boykin too. There's so many players I think on the cusp of like, can Boykin make it? Can we cut Snell? I think you cut Snell and cut Watt, and you just play some other guys there and let other people come in. But
I think that's a good option to do because Anthony McFarland brings a different skill set than Benny Snell and Jaylen Warren.
Big time.
Jaylen Warren aren't speedsters.
Sorry.
There's Benny Snell making some
finally
doing some good stuff. Every time we talk bad about somebody, they do something very good the next play. Benny Snell with about an 8-yard rush.
His first good run in 4 years.
I mean, he did have one game where he ran for over 100 yards where he was showcased, but outside of that game, I can't even remember who the opponent was. It was early on last year, I think. Or the year before, I'm sorry.
I still think having the one good run or two good runs here doesn't matter. I think they have to go Warren, man. I just think you cannot take out Warren.
What do you think about this offensive line, this backup offensive line right now? It looks like they're pushing down the.
They're playing better, yeah.
Now,
it's so hard to judge too because you're going to be versing the Detroit Lions team. There's their third defense, so it's so hard to grasp something out of it. But what I do hate all the time, every time I stream, I hate that. Don't talk to the player. Show me the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't want to see Cam. I want to see the fucking game. I'm sorry, Cam. Every preseason they talk to him, I'm like, I do not care.
Play action pass. He's going down the field. There it is. There it is. Well, it's a completion. That was a completion.
Boykin does that, man. G'day, Rod. Boykin does that. Boykin is a pretty sure catcher of the football.
Let's see what this is. This a back shoulder pass or
Boykin does that, bro. Boykin does that. I'm telling you. That's a nice football. We got two good quarterbacks. Screw everyone else. We're going Super Bowl.
I love the energy.
I don't care who they freaking play. 1st and 10 now.
That was a sneakily good throw by Kenny Pickett.
Roll out to the right hand side. Nice pass again on the money, man. His passes are on the dime. They are on the money.
Did Gunner change his helmet? Or his
Don't
face
know.
mask? He had a different one before that had the big old open space in the front.
Oh,
And now he has a face bar on top. I thought he looked kind of weird. Like, have you seen those helmets that have the big opening area in the front?
no, I can't remember.
I'll show you a picture of
Oh,
them.
JJ says they can rotate cube quarterback each drive.
You know, if Pickett ends up getting number 2, right? Do you think that the Steelers are going to have a package for him to come in at any point? I mean, he is
Yeah,
the
probably.
most
Yeah,
athletic guy.
I'd say so. I'd say they would. Yeah, it's probably very similar to what they're doing now in preseason, right? You know,
I would think so.
certain skill sets. I think you have to because it's, you know, if you're a good who's their quarterback coach? Is it Jerry Orlovsky or whatever his name is? No, what's his
They're
name? Quarterback
that's the
coach.
linebackers coach. Oh, it's Mike Sullivan.
Sullivan. Yeah. And
They
Canada,
have 2 of them.
you'd have to have certain, like, you know, you got a package for Mitch. You don't have all 3. That's the way you would work a business or any kind of thing. See you, Pierre, mate. Thanks, mate. Oh, it's Yinsberg. What's going on, mate? You know, it's Yinsberg, the guy who makes the highlights.
I've seen a lot. I've watched all of his highlights. It's good stuff.
He's a bloody legend out there, mate. He's
No,
always
yeah, I
working.
mean-
He never leaves his room.
Of course not. I mean, with all the content that he's putting out there, it's good stuff.
Here we go.
Benny Snell with the run, and he's going to lose a couple of yards there.
Yeah,
This is probably being the worst run that I've seen out of this offensive line.
He got beat though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the line
Yeah.
got beat, so that's all cool.
Kenny Pickett's barking at the sideline, saying,
He's like,
"Open
"Let me
it up."
throw, bro. Let me throw."
He's like, "Open it up. Let's do it."
Yeah, man.
The Steelers are too free.
Do you
Go
see
ahead.
a bit of leadership and confidence too in Pickett? I do.
I do, man. He doesn't look like a rookie out there.
Nah.
He really doesn't. He's poised. He takes command. You know, right now the Steelers are in shotgun. They have Sims going in motion. You know, Gunner and Boykin at the bottom of the screen. Kenny Pickett got time. He's moving around a little bit.
Chased around. He's got someone for sure. Oh, that was it.
Close.
Oh, I like that though, man. This is gonna be a fun season.
He's definitely got some wheels, man. He can move. He like at
he
first
didn't panic, bro.
Oh, that should have been a catch.
That
could have been a catch.
If that's George Pickens, that's a TD.
Dude, you know what play this reminds me of? Ben Roethlisberger rookie season against the Dallas Cowboys. Plaxico Burrs in the corner there. Similar thing. Plaxico comes down with the ball. That was a very catchable ball. Oh, no, it was blocked.
Ooh, bugger. Who let him up?
I'm not sure, but Boswell was kind of limping a little bit. But he's all right. He seems okay.
Man, no, I like the confidence, man. Confidence out of Kenny right now is fantastic. Like, he knew he was stuck. He tried to stay in the pocket as long as he could. That's a big play. Like, he's like a beer, bro. Yeah, Kenny, you know, was in the pocket for a little bit, tried to stay there as long as he could. Couldn't do anything. He waited for the play to develop. The best place to go is to try the corner, run around, have a shot, see what happens. You know, I like that. I think he's playing right.
That ball could have easily hit the receiver in the hands. You know, I get it. He had a guy in front of him, and the vision, you know, probably wasn't there to see the ball and whatnot. But it hits you in the hands. You got to come down with it. And you know, like you said, George Pickens in that corner right there. That's a TD, dude. That is a TD right there. And there's no fear. Like, one of the things that I've noticed when it came to like Mason Rudolph, so to speak, when he got close to the red zone, he was throwing the ball in a position sometimes that nobody could catch it. Just way too high, being way too safe. You know, that one right there, it's like the moxie, the confidence. I love it. I love it.
I got a question for you from It's Different here on that's his name. It's a crazy name too. It's Different. Well, It's Different says, who has a stronger arm to you guys, Kenny or Mitch?
Well, we really haven't seen Kenny throw the ball down the field, but I will say it does seem like Kenny has a lot of zip on that ball.
Zip, man. Yeah, I was gonna say he's really like he's really fanging it right in there, man. Like just bang, just right in there where it needs to be.
No, I agree. I completely agree. And what he's able to do with the second team offense right now is it's impressive. I mean, he even has a second team offensive line across the board. There's nobody that was in the first half on the offensive line there. And so I'm actually really impressed with what he's done, even though the drive ended with no points. It could have. I mean, in comparison, that throw right there to Gunnar Olszewski's probably, if you look at Mitch Trubisky, where he was behind Pickens a little bit in the red zone, the difference is Boswell got blocked on this drive and he didn't on that drive that Mitch had.
Yo, they just played. It's Yinsberg just said they played Renegade in a preseason game.
Let's
see what happens, man. Let's see what happens.
He's in stadium.
I don't know, but he just told me. And I just saw the crowd go crazy. So
yeah, it's possible.
Hamikar is still out there, man. 46. Oh, they got burnt.
Yeah,
I think it's Hamikar.
So no.
Wait, what's going on outside linebacker? What are we doing?
I think the Steelers need to make a move, man.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at oh no. So this is from KZ left the tent with his left arm in an air cast straight to the locker room.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? He might have maybe he broke his wrist. I hope not.
That's possible.
Because he held it kind of funny at the time, didn't he?
Yeah,
he's a big part to this defense, bro. That's going to be huge if they miss him.
No, I completely agree. I completely agree.
Hopefully it's only if he's out, like hopefully full, I don't know, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I don't know.
Well, I think he can play with a cast on. He's just not going to be
one hand behind his back.
Basically, he's going to have that hand tied behind his back.
Rod says he broke his wrist. That's what we're hearing. He broke his wrist.
Oh. Man, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
If he's out, how do you play? Like, how long will he be out for, you reckon?
I have no idea because, the other guy, Carl Joseph, is out as well. He's out for the year with another ankle injury.
Oh, man.
So, Trey Norwood's going to be the guy that's going to be bumped up into that third, safety position that when there's going to be 3 safeties on the field. I reckon this is not a good thing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they were going to use Casey often.
Yeah, I thought Casey was going to start playing about 50%, 65% of the time. I thought he'd be out there a lot. So
I agree.
That sucks. I hope we can hear some good news after the press conference because that does suck.
I completely agree.
3rd and 3 here. Pressure.
Leal.
On the outside. Leal, get him, mate. Nice chase down.
4th down. Should be a punt.
Right. I'm probably going to go to the 3rd quarter and have to call it, I think, because I have to do some stuff today.
No, I understand.
Stay on me. You can do whatever you need. It's quite exciting now. Once Kenny's in, it's like it's fun. It feels like a good game, doesn't it?
It's like a different game going on.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, the game is starting over.
It's fun. Yeah, exactly. It's fun seeing like Trubisky with the ones, but like now we get to see Kenny, and it's like, let's go.
Yeah. Let's see. So the Detroit Lions are punting down. It's going to be, I believe it's Sims with the fair catch. No, that's not Sims. That's Vaughn's.
Yeah. So let's see if Kenny goes down again. It's hard. I don't think so. I think it might be a practice squad guy, but yeah, it's so many moves now. I guess with some injuries too. If Deontay's out, right? It's just
Deontay. I mean, this is the Steelers went into this game pretty healthy, and they're getting some bumps and bruises coming out. Deontay Johnson, T.J. Watt, Casey. It's starting to add up a little bit.
If he broke his wrist, that's definitely like what cast worthy for like 10 weeks.
Yeah, well,
maybe more.
Yeah, maybe more. I mean, these
that's
are
heavy.
Yeah, Jalen Warren with a 2-yard gain up the middle. No really, room to run there. No, I agree completely. It's going to be, it's very, very unsatisfactory if he goes down for a long period of time.
And it's not going to like ruin our chance completely. I was just really keen to see what he could do because he's coming from the Falcons. He used to be a starter over there, and I was really keen to see what he could do in this defense. And like, it's a different element to this game too. And it makes Edmonds come down to the box more than he running around.
No, I agree. The one person I haven't seen on the sidelines either is Deontay Johnson. Oh, what a good play! What a good pass by Pickett.
Fucking lovely. And that's been his guy. That's been his guy, man. Tyler Vaughn's. There's a contention where he can make this. I don't know. And actually,
this back shoulder pass from Kenny Pickett that he does is really, really good. I really like this back shoulder pass that he does.
Yeah. Push off a little bit, doesn't matter. tiny bit of push off. And Vaughn's always breaks away. He's always breaking away from tackles.
No, I agree, 100%. So
All right, here we go.
back
7
in
for
the
9
shotgun.
so far.
First down and 10. There's going to be a running
Handoff.
play to Jalen Warren, about
Yeah, good
6
run.
yards.
I love the way he runs, man. I don't care if he gets 2 yards. He runs harder than Snell. Like 10
Well, I
times
agree.
harder than Snell.
I agree. And so this is kind of like, right now they have a stat up on the TV here showing, evolution of Kenny Pickett, from 2017 to 2020, he was 60%. In 2021, he jumped up to 67%. Yards per game went over 100, and passing touchdowns through the roof. So
2nd and 5, and that's McFarland gets 2 yards.
Yeah, 2.
Kendrick Green's out there, mate. He's on the back seat now. Hey,
I haven't noticed him getting. I'm not saying.
Yeah, but he's on the he's not in the number ones anymore.
No, he's not. Nah, he's been completely taken out.
That's gonna hurt your confidence, I think.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think he knows that his shortcomings are in his being.
So wait, he's not playing center now. He's playing guard. He can't make guard, right? So you got J.C. Hass now at guard. Nice pass again to Cody White. So he can't play center because they've got backup at center. JC will be backup center. And now if he's backup guard, then, Dotson's beating him.
No, I agree.
That's crazy. Imagine going from starter to now, second guard. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I think he was Adrian Clem's guy. You know what I mean? He was Adrian Clem's project. And when Adrian Clem left for Oregon, so did the starting position for Kendrick Green.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Even then, that was a nice pass. Vaughn's is playing really well, dude. He's going to do a suplex. Even then, Green got beat straight away off the line. He just doesn't seem. And Michael O'Malley says Green is a dependable backup. Hate to say, but we missed one there. He doesn't look very, strong and physical out there. He's just getting beat every time.
I mean, you can't teach height. The guy's like 6 foot, and he's got some short arms. I mean, you can't coach that.
That's what Rod says here on my side. He has arms like a T-Rex.
He does. He absolutely does. And it's not to make fun of the man. I mean, he made it to the professional league.
No, exactly right. Yeah.
But at a certain point, I mean, I don't know, man. How's Linderbaum has been out, right? He's been injured.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I know he's been. I think he got picked up by the Ravens. I think he's been injured. I want to fair to see how well he does as a center in this league because I think he's a little bit taller than Kendrick Green, but his arms were shorter, and so it'd be interesting to see. Or maybe he was even smaller than Kendrick Green all the way around. And he was touted as being the number 1 center coming into the draft. That one right there, in my opinion, I think.
Might have missed.
If Linderbaum or whatever his name is, if he's also a bust, then I think it's time to stop looking at linemen that are sub 6'2". You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just been he hasn't progressed at all. He's declined actually from being center, now going all the way down to guard and behind Dotson, and it just doesn't look like he fits out there. Do we see Kenny the rest of this drive?
I think we're going to see him finish this drive, but I think that might put the bow on it until next year for Kenny Pickett, unless
next year.
Yeah, I don't think that Mitch Trubisky plays poorly enough to lose this job throughout the season. I think the Steelers have a lot of weapons in the skill position, and I don't know, man. I think there's a good chance we may not see Kenny Pickett till next year.
Next year, that's amazing. You never know, eh?
Well, if we don't, you know what that means, right? The Steelers are doing good things. If we see Kenny Pickett play this year, then at that point when Kenny Pickett comes into the game, the Steelers probably are paying pretty poor. And so, it's a good thing, a good problem to have. I don't think Mitch Trubisky's leash is very long, but at the same point, he has to struggle tremendously. And with this team, I don't know if that's going to be something that's going to happen too often.
Oh, Kenny Pickett jersey out there.
Kenny Pickett,
All right.
Pitt jerseys everywhere.
What's in Bill's jersey? What's he doing? Get out of there.
And the Giants guy next
What the
to him, too.
hell? What are you doing? What the hell? Wrong game. All right, 2nd and 3 for Pickett. Radar in motion too. And we have
That's
a
an-
handoff to the bowling ball, is it? Oh, there's a bit of strength, mate, Green.
Yeah, I saw that. That was against
after the play.
Similar
let's-
growth as Pickett in the last 2 years in college. I don't think Zach Wilson belongs in the same category as Joe Burrow and
not yet.
Pickett.
Nah, not yet. He was horrible last year. He threw like 14 interceptions. 3rd and 1. And
Benny
a
Snell.
handoff to
Oh,
Snell.
first
Gets a
down.
spin move. Please don't make the team, Snell. Oh.
Well, here's the thing. If you go back to the first preseason game, Benny Snell was out there with the 1s. Now he's out there with the 3s. I think he's going in the wrong direction for him to make
a bit like Green right now. If he makes a team, right, I want to see that kind of play the whole year, and I'll shut up. But if I see him get stumped in key downs, and I'm done. I'm done with him. I'd rather see Warren play. I'd rather see Warren. Oh, man, 1st and 10 here at the 35-yard line, and McFarland's in. Nice pass.
Oh, that was man. You can't
one-handed.
You can't place that ball any better.
He knows
In that situation, that needs to be a catch. That needs to be a catch.
Because the other bloke, number 19, didn't even see it. He didn't even see the ball over his head.
And that's why he threw it there. He saw they were playing man. The guy had his back towards the quarterback, so he was going to throw the ball because the cornerback's not looking back. He throws the ball high and away and up and over. And so that way, if the cornerback turns around, he still has to find the ball. If the ball is high and going up and, in that form, it's
2nd and 10. Kenny again in the pocket.
There it is.
Deep pass. Oh, did he stutter? I thought he stutter stepped. Sneed. But you're right. He's playing to guys who won't make this team, like Tyler Sneed as well.
Yeah, you see, if that's George Pickens,
boom,
that's a touchdown right there. Like, I don't know, man. How do you not say that Kenny Pickett is not? He's not doing. I mean, what else could he do at this point?
Yeah, exactly.
If he
because he's leveling up, but you're not leveling up with your other players, are you?
Oh, 3rd down and 10. I don't like that.
Oh, he didn't go down. He's doing the best he can with the players around him, right?
Yeah, he's doing the best he can with the players around him and given what he has. But but Mitch Trubisky in the same breath here, I don't see Mitch Trubisky doing anything better than what Kenny Pickett has done in this play. I don't think there's a quarterback out there that could have done differently than Kenny Pickett. I think he played fairly well in this drive.
Man, Hayward's playing really well too. He's going all out. He wants to make this team. He doesn't want to give it up at all. 54-yard attempt here. Bozzy, the wizard. Oh, the wizard.
And it's good.
All right.
Scores now.
All right, man. Well, I might on my side, and you can do whatever with me on your side, but I might cut you off in just a minute, but I'm going to start to wrap it up. I have to be places in about 30 minutes. So thank you for coming on, Daniel, man. It was a good time.
Thank you for having me. And everybody in the Steelers Nation Australia live chat, I'll be probably still going on for the rest of this game, given the fact there's only
well, then if you guys, go check out Stay of the Steelers. Most of you guys know him, but if you haven't checked him yet, go to Stay of the Steelers YouTube. And if you guys still want to watch the game and continue the live chat, I'm going to kick off Daniel on my stream on I have to on my side, and watch the rest of the game because I think Kenny still might play, but I have to get ready in preparation for a few things I got to take care of. And man, thanks, man, Daniel, for coming on. I'll send them over your way. Actually, there's a way I can do it, but I can't figure out how to send it. There's a way you can do it on YouTube, but I forget. But
I have no idea myself. So, but I'll kick you off. Thank you for coming on and enjoying the first 3 quarters of this game and seeing Kenny Pickett. Hopefully not in his last time, but
all right, man. I'll see you later.
See you later, man. I'm kicking you off too. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you for checking out. Oh, I can still hear him. Hang on. I can still hear him. Thank you guys for checking out Still Nice Australia. I do have to take care of a few things. I can't watch the rest of the game. Thank you, Brian, mate. He says, God bless. See you next time. Man, great stream. It was awesome time. I will try and get a video maybe out tomorrow with my reaction or, just a review of what have happened. But yeah, go check out State of the Steelers. He's live right now. We have the Lions down by 19-3. I thought the Steelers played pretty well. I thought Kenny Pickett played well. Mitch was played well. Jesus Louise, the offense looks pretty fun out there. So yeah, thanks guys checking it out. That's an awesome time. Once this game is done, there's going to be, I do have a 53-man roster too. If you guys check it out in the next few days or whatever, I do have cutting Oshesky, but there are so many plays in here. There is receiver plays. There's Oshesky. There's all these guys that who's going to make the team? We don't know. So thanks, guys, checking out Still in Australia. I'll see you later. Go check out State of the Steelers. You guys have a good day and enjoy the rest of the game.